There comes a time, the whole wide world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time, for everyone to see that what will be, will be. This is the time, for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising, from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are, because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spent our lives in pain and misery, never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good, but we are blessed by Chukwuka Biafra. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There will be light in the end of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising, from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are, because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black stripe, black strands crossing grey stripes. Clashes upon clashes, many lives turn to ashes. When I ponder and reminisce, the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag all around the world. We go carry the cross together. We walk through to Zion. We stumble, we rise. How the victory will start. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising, from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? I say wave your flag all over the world, because the sun is rising. I say we shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. They will know, they will know, they will know. Keep our light shining. The sun is rising. Wave your flag anywhere you are. Keep our light shining. See the sun is rising. Keep our light shining. The sun is rising. Freedom, freedom, yeah. We are the sun, we are rising.
Good evening, good night, good morning, good afternoon to some of you, according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. This is Biafra Television Europe. Welcome to this day's presentation from me, fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi. Today, the 7th day of February 2026, live on BTV Europe. BTV Europe is under IPOB. IPOB is led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we are fighting for Biafra restoration under self-determination, demanding for referendum for the Biafran people. Thank you. Inform others, invite others. We are live on different platforms, and your duty is to inform others to know that we are live. We are live, and Biafrans are joining. They are joining, and this message is very, very important. very, very important. Our people should let others know, because IPOB is one family. IPOB under one central command, under one leadership, under one directorate, and under one coordination. That is what we are doing, and there is no division there in this very chain of command. It remains one and indivisible. From what we have here, the time for division is over. IPOB is stepping into a new era of unity and strength, with one command, one leadership, and one vision. We are focused on a future that's stronger, more coordinated, and unstoppable. Get ready for the moment driving. So let us move. Don't forget that I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi. I am from Ndiabo. Ndiabo is in Aninri. Aninri is a local government in Oji River Province, Biafra land. I am an IPOB family member. Thank you. So today, when it is time to open our lines, we will open it. We are going to draw
Oh yeah. There comes a time. The whole wide world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time for everyone to see that what will be, will be. This is the time for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh yeah, wave your flag and be proud of who you are, because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spent our lives in pain and misery, never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good, but we are blessed by Chukwuka Biafra. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There will be light in the end of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh yeah, wave your flag and be proud of who you are, because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black stripe, black strands crossing gray stripe. rise. Clashes upon clashes, many lives turn to ashes. When I ponder and reminisce, the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. We go carry the cross together, we walk through to Zion. We stumble, we rise. How the victory was done. Yeah, we know. Yeah, we
Okay, we are back. Very, very sorry for the very little um issue there. Is a, I don't know, is network or technical issue, but have been rectified. So we move. Thank you, Chukwu Biama in heaven, the God of our fathers, who discovered this very land for us, who protected this very land for us, who discovered the food we are eating, the God of our fathers that defended this very land 67 to 70, the God of IPOB, the God of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the God of ESN. We give you thanks, we give you praise, we give you honor for where we have gotten ourselves. We saw threat earlier. They have shut us down, they have shutting us down. They even celebrated the end of Radio Biafra in 2015, August. But today, we are still here. Thank you for letting the world know that we are agitating. Thank you for informing the world through what we are passing through that Nigeria is not supposed to be existing. Thank you, our Creator, for doing this for us. We thank you for this very moment. Thank you. In Chukwu Kigabiama's names we have prayed. Ise, Ise, Ise. So we move. IPOB is under one central command. IPOB is under one leadership. IPOB is under one directorate. IPOB is under one coordination. The central command is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The leadership is the IPOB leadership. The directorate is the continental reps and head of departments, which is the DOS also, which is all are involved in leadership, both Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, the coordination is from national coordinator down to unit coordinator. These things are existing in IPOB, unbreakable. Now, let us go to what we are witnessing. Some people will tell you there is division or it's like there is division. This very language have never been as far as our struggle is going on. It happened in the time of Iran and Co. It happened in the time of Uchemefo. It happening. It keeps happening. And this time around, such thing is not happening. There is a different situation which we are going to discuss now. The very situation we are in is also confusing the enemies because they believe that IPOB is unbreakable. The federal government themselves, they knew where IPOB is supposed to be broken, but it didn't happen. This very program is to guide our people and for us to, those who may have forgotten what we are here for, to also wake up, or those that are weak to add courage, because no particular person should provoke you of any kind, because we are already provoked that triggered our agitation. So any provocation within can never drive you, because the main provocation is what triggered you to agitate. Where we got ourselves, how we see our future, how we are seeing our present, how we are seeing the coming present, how we have witnessed the argument of the past that it is still happening today. That is what give us made us to have passion on our land and our people. There will be provocations because people came with different interests. People also wanted it very early. People can also run out of patience, and not everybody can hide their situation or their condition. Rather, they may try to divert it another way so that people will not know that they are weak. They will raise dust. In this very struggle, we argue. Our leader said that we can shred ourselves. He said, if there is no enemy, we create one. If we don't have enemy, say we love enemy. If there is no enemy, we create one. He said we can shred each other, argue with each other, but at the end, those who will focus with us and continue with us and say, I am doing Biafra, they are the hardcore. Since our leader was kidnapped from Kenya, from the very first, how many days? Okay, in all July, some of our people visited me 2021 when our leader was brought back from Kenya earlier. I told them that this is a very serious time, that this is not in our program. It happened to us surprisingly as eventuality on our way. But this is a very tough time that will take us years. It is not a day something or 1 year something. Yes, somebody may be giving you fake hope. This was what I was telling them July, early July 2021. Told them that this time people will come, people will also try to push authority of IPOB away. People will also show you fake love for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But Nigeria have scored own goal, and they will try to use these people to equalize it. They have scored in their post because they are not dealing with an individual in politics. You are dealing with an institution, organization, worldwide organization, IPOB. There is no way the kidnapping of a leader from Kenya can be swept into the under the carpet. It's impossible. Though you may be doing your own now in the name of Nigeria authority, but as far as IPOB is concerned, it can never go down. It can never. And that is why organization is different from political um organization. For agitation like IPOB is different than politicians, individuals who have issues with federal government or group of people in Nigeria, because every organization in Nigeria must be championed by the Nigerian government, whether they are formed in abroad. Nigeria must control it. There is no independent organization from Nigeria apart from IPOB. No single one. Not even terror organization that came from the north is independent. No. Both terror, all the both Al Qaeda, hence you are operating in Nigeria, the government controls you. Both ISIL, hence you're operating in Nigeria, the government controls you. Both Fulani herdsmen, the government gave them guy named bandit because there's nothing like bandit. They have names, right? Identifiable. The government is not angry over these people, both Boko Haram, but they can spend whatever they have on ESM because they do not control them. They can also leave every other organization and fight IPOB because they do not control IPOB. That is why we are different, and you must understand it like that way. So we move. Now, our leader, I told them that people will drag positions, and the only thing you can do is to maintain IPOB structure. Now, what is happening is that you may be in the agitation in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe you may not be working, or you don't like to work with IPOB leadership, or you were suspended or expelled, because that is what we are getting. Now, when some people is expelled or suspended, according to IPOB, that was not created while Mazi Nnamdi is in detention. This thing have been happening, and it is what make IPOB not to have faction, because they expel, they also suspend. It is what also make you, it is what you use also to know, what will make you to know that you don't have the right to go and act on your own, because you know what you can do for Biafra to come. Because some people will tell you, Mazdan can say that whatever you know you can do for Biafra to come, you can go and do it. You ask the person, is it the same Mazdan can that used to expel, or used to suspend, or used to remove, whatever language you want to use, right? The same person will tell you to do whatever you like. What actually led him to remove those people? What actually led him to suspend those people? What actually led him to expel those people? Because they were doing what we saw, or he saw as what will make Biafra not to come. So that is why when he was telling you to do so, it must be under command. That's why on Radio Biafra, Mazinam Kanu will take note of your number and tell you there that it had been sent to the appropriate quarters. When you tell him that I am a scientist, or you can manufacture so thing, you can do so thing, they will take your number. He will not tell you, hey, if you can manufacture weapon, go and use it against you. No. Or if you know however you use it to make Biafra to come, go and use it. No. They will take your number and control you and tell you that this is not what you will do. Don't use it. Right? Then if there is a what is it called, where they created group or channel, or um anything they created where you can join and be working together, they will give you contact to that. They will not leave you to go and do whatever you do for Biafra to come. If that is the issue, then why do Mazinam can remove people? Why do IPOB expel? Why do IPOB remove? Why do IPOB suspend? Because they see suspension is either you have worked your own time, the reason why you was put there, or you are not doing well, or they just choose like to test somebody. But when this thing happened, some people will be asking, trying to know what they did when they told you that this is for temporary. Now, while Mazdan Khan was kidnapped and brought back to Nigeria, as he's still in detention, people was offended somehow, individuals, as they felt, or by leadership approach. Now, it came to a time some of them formed group and took their matter to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB. What did he do? He acted as a father, a leader. He said, okay, you say you are gathering, you are doing meeting, you are contributing, or you stay there, right? Until I comes out. Stay there. If you cannot work with them, just stay there. Okay? Now, when he says stay there, he did not say go and fight IPOB leadership, go and fight the structure, because you was not able to work with them, or you don't want to work with them. You want to be doing eye service, like whatever you are doing, Mazdam can will be aware. You know, some people love to agitate. That is the problem of some people. That's why they used to sponsor IPOB direct through Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These are very, some of them do like this. I cannot use any word on them, but that is their own way of life. They want to be notified, they want to be noticed. Some of them are all eye service, right? So when they do these things, immediately our leader was kidnapped. They no longer do that. Do you understand? Now, when IPOB is have kept them aside, knowing that they are not ready, they are waiting for our leader to be out. Even as some said it. Do you understand? What do they do later? They formed groups. There are so many groups. Even those that left IPOB joined Simon Ekpa and fought against IPOB, thinking they will succeed from there. They later, after Simon was convicted, they later came and formed groups. And they made their way message to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And he told them, as you are gathering, remain there. Right? Now, when he says so, he never tell you to go and challenge leadership. He never tell you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not tell you to go and attack leadership. But do you know what? The messengers, those that will be handed over to gather you, they will come and give you wings, telling you that Onyendu have given you authority to stay here, to remain, to fight on, that he is not even working with DOS. This is where the instigation comes from. Some members of the family may feel offended and form and gather somewhere and make their message sent to our leader because he's in detention. He may use the word stay there. He know that you staying there does not affect IPOB. Do you know when is wrong? When you leave that place you gather, instead of agitating, you turn your weapon against IPOB leadership. Do you understand? Why did he say stay there? When I come out, I will hear from you, I will hear from them. That is why in IPOB we argue, we quarrel, we may even try to punch, but we have what gathered us together. That is why, if you are here to restore Biafra, nobody will provoke you to quit. And nothing can provoke you to quit. And no Nigeria um, success, because the two sides in their plan always get success. We get successes, Nigeria gets successes, that is lose to us. And they also get lose. That is how it will be happening, because when you lose from here, you look for a place to cover it up. This is a struggle, this is a fight. We fight that each will defeat. Nigeria fight to defeat us. We fight to restore our land. We don't fight to defeat Nigeria because we are here to restore our land. They are the people fighting to defeat us to remain in Nigeria. But our own, we fight to restore Biafra. We don't defeat them. We are not competing with them. We don't want to take Nigeria. It is when we say we want to take Nigeria, claim Nigeria, we are now fighting for who will defeat. But for now, we want to restore Biafra, and they said they will defeat us, we will remain in Nigeria. We said we must leave Nigeria. We must leave Nigeria. That is our own stand. Right? So we continue. In IPOB, there is no place to jump. Don't allow somebody to use the influence of going closer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to cut you off from the chain you have been with, or on, or alongside with for years. It doesn't happen. That is why everything is connected. That is why people runs out of patience, because those that started the struggle with us, as the message was coming, believe Biafra will come 2015. Some of them have dropped. They protested with us, they dropped, but they are not saboteurs. They became weak on the road because of what they thought. Do you know, some people was even, they don't want people to join the agitation so that they themselves will be recognized. This is how the minds of some of our people is. While we were doing evangelism, Mazi Khan was busy broadcasting, IPOB was busy passing the messages to the world. Some people thought that we have already completed those that will restore Biafra. Some came to hide themselves, some came to identify with IPOB. When the matter changes, they disappeared because they are not ready to die. That's not what they came. They came to get Biafra today and they will be seen as the governor or the president or senator. That's what they have in mind. They don't even know that it is not so, that many will die. So some people are people who got in contact with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the struggle. Some of them does not maintain the structure. You know, it is in life of some people. When not everybody can communicate with the high level, the head, and still respect the low ranks, even as he himself or her is not an officer. Some people are like that because he met or with Oga. They don't regard those that are working. These are in the life of some people. But the issue is when you turn against the structure, because Mazi Khan cannot come up, come out and start organizing a new organization. It doesn't happen. It is just to connect the chain. Connect the chain. And that is why people like us don't see people as enemies in the struggle, but individually, you may feel you are an enemy. Do you know what? We are heading somewhere. That is why when you have misunderstanding with somebody in IPOB, the way IPOB treat these matters, they never tell those that are marching to stop marching. And this have always been the problem of people. That while we were marching on the way, we can bring the matter of two of you by the side as people are still moving and give instruction, directive, order after listening instead of sitting a court. Some people expect IPOB leadership to sit court in their matters. Some people expect IPOB leadership to convict some people and sentence them in their matters. It doesn't happen in IPOB. Do you know what? There is no court. There is no constitution. There is no government. There is no cell. There is no force. No those things. Do you know what they do? Knowing that we are still marching on the way and the enemies are coming from the back. They are coming at our back, following us very hard, very fast. They don't need to stop the movement. What they will do is to point two people or three people and say, listen to these people and look at what you tell them. After listening, we will just Listen. Do you know after listening, they will give you instruction. Okay, we have listened. Okay, it's all right. Do like this, do like that, do like this, do like that. You yourself, do like this. You yourself, this thing you do is not good, but do like this. Leave that matter. Join the line. Let us march. The other one will say, no, 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 no. You need to treat the matter. You need to suspend this one. You don't do it. You don't do it in IPU. You don't have that position. Some people don't know that we are marching because they are sitting in their house or in their workplaces, working places. They thought that we are standing still like them, like he see himself. No, we are not standing still. Even as you are in your shop, we are moving. So many issues in IPOB have never been settled. Do you know that some of this matter will be handled by Biafra government when Biafra come? Do you know that some people do not even understand the struggle? That is why they fight their own battle by themselves while we have not restored Biafra. Even when they think they are right, they destroy it by turning against IPOB and IPOB structure. Immediately you do so, you no longer have right to report it, or your children no longer have the grant to take this matter to Biafra court. Either the way you were suspended, or even if you were blackmailed, you feel blackmailed, you have the right, you can inform your children to keep this record that this thing you are hearing, I did not do it. Look at what I know about it. When Biafra come, please take it to the court. Clear my name. I don't want this attached to my name. But now, don't attack IPOB. Leave IPOB. They are the banner we take into battlefield. But you see this suspension, it is wrong. They misunderstood me. Write it down. Go and challenge it in court when Biafra comes. Clear my name. These are the mindset of genuine people. Knowing that so many issues, even misunderstanding between me and you, can be tabled before the government when Biafra come. By then, some people will sue IPOB, either his country where he was serving indigenous people, where he was expelled, either in Italy or Germany. If you have genuine heart, you don't have personal interest, this is how to fight. You keep the records, because make sure your children is aware, make sure your family is aware. I don't want my name to end like that. Please go and clear it, because some of the freedom fighters will be jailed by the court. By the court, some of our activities will be presented to the government and will go to jail. The first people that will test jail are the freedom fighters, those who sabotage the struggle on the way, either eating our money, attacking the struggle somehow. When the court will look into it, if they find you guilty, they send, but they may tamper justice with mercy by cutting it short. But just to inform our children that we are serious about the Biafra we restored. So the punishment will start from those that fought for the freedom. Now, when you are arguing or you misunderstood with any of the comrades, don't capitalize the person as an enemy. You may use the word during argument, but in your mindset, know that we are in a struggle which we have gathered to always and daily take instructions. We always meet a point where there will be confusion. But knowing that there is a line, a chain, a structure, we know that after the confusion, you join the line. The issue is when you refuse to join the line. That means you purposely did what you did. This is Biafra Television Europe. Inform others. Share it very, very wide. In IPOB, Just like what I have quoted Mazi Nnamdi, let me quote him again. IPOB under one central command, IPOB under one leadership, IPOB under one directorate, IPOB under one coordination. Now, why did you choose to jump this chain and start taking instruction direct from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Is it with a free mind or personal interest or eye service? Notice me. Because if everybody seeks to have contact with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will be go slow. That is why the unit coordinator represents Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the zonal coordinator, the local government coordinator, senatorial coordinator, state coordinator, national coordinator, and so on. It is through the chain we take commands. So that is why some people, if you see them arguing or fighting in IPOB, they'll be fighting as if they have personal interest. Because we argue to correct things and march on. That is why you don't bend your mouth to suit you. That is why I'm even happy that I have been exposed to IPOB family members physically, not on social media. And earlier life, normal life, before joining IPOB, and the way people took us, and what else? What people know you as before you join the struggle. Because of that, I can never change. Do you know the reason? Those that you have been teaching IPOB for years, they are watching you to know when you will change. This is the reason why there is no situation that moves me. Do you know the reason? I have been taught in a very hard way in the struggle. Not with mercy, with punishment, with everything, while they are bringing you up so that you can guide others. So many people are going against IPOB guidelines. When we see some of those things, we overlook it because these are things that if you go to grassroots people, IPOB members, they knew that they cannot do such thing. There are people that doesn't make noise. They just wait for when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out. It is even better than to be showing up by thwarting order. One thing is that these are attitude of individuals or few group. It always happen. It always happened. To the extent that people have forgotten that we are under command and control. Not for the entire for your for the whole of your life. No. When you are in your business place, IPOB does not command and control you. When you are in your working places, IPOB does not command and control you. When you are with your family, IPOB does not command and control you. It is whenever you want to carry on any activity that will be attached to IPOB and Biafra struggle. You will now do it under the command and guideline of IPOB. As an IPOB member, you cannot carry gun and say, we are now in the meeting, we are IPOB. It is not under IPOB command because it doesn't happen in IPOB. Immediately IPOB hear it, they will counter it. They will say you are not IPOB. Because they knew the main IPOB member they will not wait to hear from IPOB. They will not wait to hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will confront you knowing that this is negativity. If you don't know, if you say, wait for the leadership, they have seen negativity. If it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he will rush and say, don't leave him, let him say that thing he want to say. We'll be having him in the program. Please don't attack. He already knew what that person want to say. That from what the person presented, he come to say, he knew that he will offend people. Because he knew that we already understand the game. So he will just beg you and say, when you call, don't attack. Still, some people cannot control themselves. But at the end, we have a focus. Don't think division in IPOB. Don't think so. There is a chain of command. The issue is few individuals who felt that the way they were suspended, that they don't like it, the way they were expelled, that they don't like it, they regrouped and passed through lawyer or siblings to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He told them, okay, if you are doing so, because they told them what they are doing, we have gathered, we are contributing, we are doing meeting, and we are behind you, we are praying for you. It's okay, stay there. Tell them to continue. Tell them to continue. The people he give message will come and empower these people. Give them authority. Direct them to DOS by delivering the message and adding their own. Empower them and turn them against IPOB. And when they are doing so, they will not even know that they are doing so because they have told them that Mazi can have given them authority to gather. And these people that will turn against IPOB are people with personal interest. But those that do not have personal interest will thank their God that Mazi cannot had from them. The person will still remain quiet. He kept you there not to challenge IPOB, but to wait for him. The same thing we told people. If there is a matter you raised to IPOB, they did not treat it to your own like. It doesn't warrant you to start attacking. Hence, you believe in our leader, you wait for him. The other people say, no, is it when we are not going to wait for him? But today, they are finally waiting for him. IPOB said, stop talking about religion. Don't, if you want to talk about religion, you talk about the evil of religion. Don't fight Christianity. If you're a media warrior, you are talking, don't talk about such topic again. By then, you don't even know that things are going on. We started analyzing it. Some people say Nahaga pure Christianism. Some people say Nahaga made these things. We said, if you do so, you continue to involve us instead of allowing individuals to do their thing. If you involve us, since you are involved in the struggle, there are things you will not involve in because of our image. If you are involved in it, the enemy will take advantage. They will attack churches and they will say IPOB is fighting Christianity. This thing came up. We fought it because of that. Somebody left the media group because he wants to be independent and preach religion the way he likes. But today, compare that preachings with the condition of Nigeria today. What America is saying about Christian genocide. Had IPOB clicked to APR Christian also, had we clicked to that very campaign, it would have been very easy for these people to strike. That is why you must obey command. From day one, the way they have been commanding never separated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is people who visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that will come and separate message and separate the commanding channel of IPOB, which IPOB members in unit have never seen separation. All they know is that Nezri Hozi, coordinator is Rosi. That is how we were trained. But these people will come and tell you, onye ndu kwukwara, nke a kwa Chira Saworo kwuru, nke a kwa Mazi Ofoma kwuru. But every message from IPOB, there is a department, particular department, that where that matter falls in. And the person must be aware. If it is a message about media, the head of media will be aware. Do you understand? That is how we run IPOB. But do you know what? Because somebody told you that Mazdam can say, stay here, you have become a weapon for that person. Because they want you to be their subject, that they will be used against IPOB. Because it is the Onyendu that say you should stay. They now give you the mindset that you are now reporting to Onyendu direct. He say whatever you like, you report to me. These are things. You know, we have been in this IPOB now. Anything you are doing, we know how it happened. Without consulting us, without telling us, whatever you are doing, we know how it happened. So when we are talking about it, you will know it is not gazing. We know what we are talking about. So many people believes in giving to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu direct. It is not normal. When they did not see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will not contribute in IPOB. But when they do not contribute, they will not go and rest. They will now be instigating people to be like them. Those who do not have the same mindset of giving to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu direct, but contributing to IPOB. Those people who believe that whatever they give is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be aware of, they will try to convince people who believe in the structure, whether they see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not, that they will donate. Do you see that kind of people? That is sabotage. It is complete sabotage. Pretense. Because why I am saying this is because the Nigerian government themselves knew that the command of IPOB is the command of IPOB. It is you yourself that came because you want to prove to these people that you got the message direct from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is a condition. It is condition that make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to communicate middleman. Found himself in detention. The same way they are looking for him, the same way they are looking for the leadership members. So they have no expressway like some individuals. Nobody is found in the leadership that will be visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is impossible. Government must find a way to catch you because they believe there is a secret you know. Then, because you are not involved like them, you have the advantage to visit Onyendu. You have seen yourself as God. Because what prevents these people from visiting him is their service in the struggle. Their services, their position can never allow them to visit because they will also be arrested. Even if you are not convicted, they will keep you away from us for years. But why do those who have road clear? The road you are following to visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the road those who cannot visit him have cleared and maintained for you. And this stopped them from going. and this clears your road to visit him, then how do you mismanage the opportunity? The privilege, not just opportunity, a privilege, because it's not right. Privilege. If you hear A from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will add it B, C, to convince few individuals to see you as God. In doing so, you are fighting IPOB. We are only here to obey IPOB. Sometimes a day, 2 days, you don't obey IPOB because there is no order they gave to you. It is in your activities, individual activities, either on social media or discussing with people, where you maintain IPOB command. You see them adding IPOB into violence, you clear them and say, no, they are not involved. That is maintaining IPOB even behind us. That is why IPOB family members, people like us that is well known, in our businesses, we present IPOB first. How? The image of IPOB. We present this image that we always know we are involved in IPOB. That anything discovered now will be tagged on IPOB. The next one on the IPOB. So because of this, you now amend so many things, have some rules so that you cannot fall inside their trap and destroy the name of IPOB. Somebody send you message, you maintain the name of IPOB. You now keep your own name aside. Knowing that you are involved in IPOB, you maintain that name. Somebody say, go and buy something for me. Immediately you remember I am in IPOB. You maintain. Because hence you do anything wrong, IPOB will carry the shame. Because people must mention IPOB. This is the chain we are into. The jail we found ourselves inside jail, that you must maintain the status of IPOB. The status of IPOB is the defense of the people. That is why in IPOB, every position in IPOB, there are respect for every position. Respect, honor for every position, whether you know the individual or not. As far as the position was created in IPOB, have respect and honor. Now, there are another thing that people, members add to an officer in IPOB. But it is not member that add the respect and the honor to that position before an individual will be appointed to occupy it. It is IPOB that created that respect and honor. But members will give you love. The love came from members. Whether a member love you or not, he must honor the position that you yourself found yourself. He must respect that position. Whether you are in good term with this person or not, you must respect that position. Do you see how IPOB rolls? Now, what you would deny the officer is love. This love came from members. But the respect and honor for the position is already existing before the individual was appointed to come and occupy. Now, to respect and honor a position in IPOB, you should not be seeing the individual that is occupying the office. Rather, you will honor and respect the particular office created by IPOB. What our leader told us in Omahia is, what we will add to Ikechukwu is love. But then if we love him, if we like you, to carry our bed and everything we have to give him. That one is what we decided, and that one is love. But the particular respect and honor, you must do so. It was created with that position. It did not come from you. The respect and honor was created together with that position, not from you as a member. What will come from you is love. Hi, Onyendu, Onyishi, Onyishi. Do you understand? Onyishi, lekwe, lekwe nka, lekwe, lekwe nka. That love was it the attitude of the officer will attract love. Attitude of the officer. Our leader say, Ome ofuma, ome nke ọma, ome nke ọma. Ilike eburu ihe niile ị nwere n'ike Chukwu. Ome nke ọma. Do you understand? If the person do well in the office, you now give love. But the respect and honor was already created with the position. But today, somebody, because you felt some offended, you will be fighting a position created together with IPOB structure. Because you are not in good terms with an individual occupying the position. Automatically, you are fighting against IPOB. What you would deny the individual is love. You may not love him. You cannot turn against the position. It doesn't happen. Okay, let us go to what I was saying. You will see that if you hear some individual telling you about IPOB leadership, some told you, I saw Kanu wrote that Mazi Kanu appointed DOS members while in prison. Do you understand? Somebody was secretary to IPOB. When Iranya and Co was out, he was made HOD. Machike Dozim was secretary. He was in Kuje. Uchemefo was deputy. And somebody that was secretary, Machike Dozim, was lifted to head of directorate. And the position of deputy was abolished later when Uchemefo left. No longer middleman. No longer middleman. It is now direct. But people, because Mazi Kanu is in detention, still try to take the position of middleman. Instead of going for message, deliver or receive from Mazi Kanu, they now took authority as middleman, which have been abolished from IPO. Now, when they tell you how Mazi Kanu created DOS leadership, you would think that it is something emergency or something that came eventuality on the way. No. Let us go back to quoting Mazi Kanu. The way they will present IPOB leadership, because they are creating their own interest, right? You would think that it is something that somebody wake in the morning and decided by himself. But from the foundations, we will know if leadership is an emergency something in IPOB. And we'll touch by putting Mazi Kanu. IPOB under one central command, IPOB under one leadership. Do you hear leadership now? Let us go to the oath. I hereby solemnly and voluntarily swear to be absolutely loyal to the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra. Do you hear leadership? Now, do you know that IPOB, the key of IPOB is the oath? After oath took place, some other things will come in, both chain of command, both code of conduct, both all this organogram, all the everything. But the head is, you have taken oath. Have you taken oath? Yes. Now, if the leadership can be found in the oath, is it an emergency something? No. But individuals can be removed from office and people will be appointed. But the particular structure was created with IPOB. That you have misunderstanding with individuals occupying the office does not guarantee you to neglect the office. It doesn't happen. It is only when you are dubious. It is only when you have personal interest, because every unit, those coordinating us in units, some of us did not go to school. We coordinate lawyers, we coordinate doctors, we coordinate scientists, we coordinate rich men, we coordinate traditional rulers. Are you understanding? Called traditional rulers. Who told them to listen to the coordinator? IPOB structure. Not that you can gather them. You can call them for a meeting on your own. No, they gather, no. They are there listening to you because they believe the message came from IPOB, not you. They will now discuss when you bring your own agenda. They will tell you the level of their own understanding in that meeting. But when order came from IPOB, they will all abide. Both the lawyer, both the scientist, both to the doctor, both to everybody. They became loyal to IPOB through you, because the message came from you. That thing they are loyal to was created with that position before you found yourself there. That particular seat, that very respect you are receiving was created with that position. What they will add to you if you do well is love. So why do some people, instead of denying people love and maintain the respect and honor for a position, they will turn against the position, telling you that they are fighting an individual when they are attacking IPOB position created by IPOB, not by the individual occupying it. Do you understand? It doesn't happen. It is not normal. We argue after every I want to go, they will lock the gate. In coordinators meeting, Kevin Naga, we all die here. We are here to discuss now. That's why we call for a meeting. So we call for a meeting. You want it to be smooth? Did you go and study freedom fighting? Where did we go to a lesson? We are always here to make it right. Always here to make it right. Always here. Even tomorrow we still misunderstand and quarrel. We are here to make it right until we reach. Some people believe on a smooth road. It doesn't happen now. It doesn't happen. That is why you need strong men. Strong men. So many things will happen, and you that did not maintain the structure will be blamed. You go to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he's out, you'll be telling him about the attitude of an individual. That's why you left IPOB. I don't like what your sibling was doing. I don't like what the DOS doing. I don't like what the lawyer was doing. Okay, you have no excuse. And no excuse. That is the reason why this message came. If these are part of the reason, I don't like how they manage our finance. Is it a reason? Again with a court. There will be court when Biafra is restored. People will be sued to court. People that handle offices. If you believe in what we are agitating, okay, you have some patience. That is why good people, when they are being removed from IPOB or suspended, they go and stay quiet. But people with a personal interest will see a struggle that we are always on correction. Correct and move. We meet a very hard rock the enemy put for us. It may even warrant us, despite how many miles we have drive on the way or walk on the way, right? But we are not driving, we are marching on our legs. The leadership may see how hard that rock is, calculated how long it will take us to break it, and the casualties will see there. They will tell us, let us follow this road. And some people will say, no, we're almost there. If we just cross this rock, we will reach to that. They say, Oga, let us follow here. Football when a time. Let us follow here. Yakaje good. That's how to know good drivers. They watch other drivers coming from the other lane. They watch movement. They know if there is problem on the way or on the front, whether they will turn. But in this struggle, some people will see that people that is leading them have seen that tree have fallen and blocked the road. They will say, no, let us go. It's better we carry the tree. They say, this thing will be there doing this thing. The enemy will meet us there. Let us follow this road. We will still bust out that place we are going. This is self-determination. You need perseverance. You don't have gun. You have to persevere. Our highest weapon is perseverance. That's why people like us will be provoked, but we cannot be provoked. We can vomit all the provocation when we restore Biafra. We can go through the court and point out individual how he provoked me, how he blackmailed me. The same way individual will take me to court. The same way individual will take his unit to court. The same way families will take IPOB to court on behalf of their late father or their late mother or their late brother to clear the image, clear the name. That is civility. With the mindset we need in IPOB, the mindset of keeping it then when it was not able to be handled now. You don't disrupt. You don't be an obstacle. You don't challenge. Because there is time for everything. You don't have a government. You are not yet running a government. So many decisions cannot be taken. Just directive, instruction, order. That is what we give. Advice. With advice, when matter arises. Some people will wait IPOB leadership to come and sit a court while the enemy is pursuing us at our back. It is not necessary. Somebody will be expecting IPOB to convict a member in an issue that either the government of Biafra will listen to it or the person need to be watched until the person deal with himself, like others used to deal with themselves. There are some matters Mazdan Kanu cannot handle. He will handle it as a leader, but the individuals will not agree. They will not accept. There are such matters. He cannot kill himself. He cannot kill you too. And the struggle cannot stop. The only thing is, you take the advices they give to you, or you do your will, but remember the struggle. And when you remember the struggle, it will prevent you from doing your will. You will take a better position. You see this matter. I will tell my children, if it is not settled now, they will take it to court. Because the Biafra we are restoring is a Biafra that everything will be cleared. Everything will be clear. Somebody ate our 100 naira during our agitation. You will pay, you will go to court. You will go to court when Biafra come. Some people will steal our money. Mazdan Khan will say, leave him. IPOB leadership will say, leave him. You are waiting for us to go and take the person to prison or what? No. Some people will go to court. Some people will be jailed. Some people will put their family to shame because of what they committed during the struggle. If we are into armed struggle, some people will be court-martialed on the way. But we don't court-martial, we expel or we remove you from office. If it is armed struggle, some would have been gone. And that is why the same way you understand self-determination, the same way you will understand IPOB leadership, knowing that in some matters they believe in following it and giving chances because they are keeping history. You may run out of patience. They themselves are human beings, but they are maintaining a history that once something happened, they will give a tangible reason why it happened. The way you understand it may be not the way they understand it. That is why you are taking your own decision while they have not taken decision. And because of that, you get angry that you want them to act like you. They should not act like you. If they act like you, they are not leaders. They are leaders because they will reason like you, reason like others, reason like others, hear from others, hear from you, and bring them together. So they will not act like you, but they can reason like you, get from others, and get something out from there and use it to guide you. The same thing with some of our advices. There are rules in IPOB that some people don't even know. Do you know that giving out voice notes concerning what is happening inside IPOB, do you know is a capital offense? This thing was made known to us in 2018. Capital offense, capital one. So people came up, formed a group, they introduced themselves to Mazi Kanu. It's okay, continue what you are doing. They are rising sun. Some of them identify with Simon. Some of them fought IPOB. But at the later, they got themselves. But there's no more chance in IPOB leadership because hence you are out. They pass message to Mazi Kanu to return them back to leadership. When they are passing this message, they will never present the leadership normal. They will present with lies. After Onyendu will say, return him back because you refuse to say what you did. Do you understand? Excuse me. Because you forgot, you refuse to say what you did. That is why at times you will hear that somebody who committed the same thing others committed and the Mazi can remove them, they committed the same thing and leadership removed them, and they will go through a sibling or go through lawyer and they will take the matter to Mazi Kanu, and Mazi Kanu will say return the person who stole, like somebody who stole. He said return because you refuse to say the truth. And when this thing came, it will be against what is on the table. It will not be accepted. Do you understand? Do you understand? So this is what we are facing. And the people should understand that you only maintain the central command. It doesn't take the whole of your life or the whole day in your life. No. You have time for your business, but whenever it comes to IPOBs or agitation, you maintain IPOB way of fighting. That's all. Whether we are there or not, whether somebody commanded you or not, you know how IPOB works. That's all. This is not a business that people want to be chairman for life. This is not Nigerian politics. This is something we are hoping that will have an end. And you have no reason to present an individual as the reason why you left IPOB or reason why you leave the agitation or reason why you stop financing. There's no reason, no single reason, because hence it is not what we have been studying for 20 years. It suddenly came and we gathered. We must be seeing all those things. Don't ever think that there will be a factional IPOB. No. It can only happen when there is no expelling in IPOB, no suspension. That IPOB is a free zone that anybody can come. Do you understand? But as far as IPOB used to expel, the same way army used to expel people, the same way police does, it doesn't mean that when sacked police gather that they are now factional police. It doesn't happen. Police is police. When people that was removed by the army gather and say we are now the new factional army, it doesn't happen. Army is army. IPOB is IPOB. So you don't think about that because they already expel. If they can expel a deputy director who can never come up and say I am factional IPOB because IPOB have been expelling. When they expel you, it means that they are organization, not a free zone that anybody can act anyhow. And because of that, you were expelled. You don't have reason to gather and become a faction. It doesn't happen. Rather, you can just gather and name something like Rising Sun, like some other things. Do you understand? But the issue is when these people gather, introduce themselves to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for approval of existence, they will be good to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and they will channel their attack and weapon on IPOB. If you do so, you don't have good intention because you only gather there waiting for him to be out while you agitate. You don't gather there to take control or to condemn IPOB and stand. It doesn't happen. So people should leave the mindset of division or house divided. No. Personal interest and what people thinks is different from what you are thinking. People believes in working with Mazdam can direct. It happens. It is always life of human beings. But the world governments knows there is IPOB. There's no way they can meet you. They will go through IPOB. This is something our people must understand. That such thing should not be that an individual, the way under individual understood or tried to position himself, now become division. It doesn't happen. And it is not so. IPOB remains under one central command. Mazi Khan is the leader of IPOB. Under yes, now. So we are going to open our line so that our people will contribute, though it will not be too long, but we will hear from our people so that they will know that this is a struggle. The same way you are in your family, you never say, let me quit this family. I am quitting my family. I am quitting the surname. You may change, you may pack up from there and go and build your own house. The surname is the surname. Do you understand? You have not quit the family. You have just um changed what is it called? Residence where you are living. Your own. That is the extension. So that is what how IPOB is. As I am now, I am a member, unit member, that is zonal member in IPOB, not in a commanding channel. We don't give order. No, the unit coordinator is above me in giving order in IPOB. Unit in giving order is above me because if you go to chain of command, you will see unit coordinator, you will not see me. You will see zonal coordinator, you will not see me, and that is where the command came from. That is the structure we maintain. This is the mindset you have. We are all here to make sure that Biafra comes. Rank or position doesn't matter. The only thing is that people must be appointed to be in position. Our mindset must change. It is stage by stage in the struggle. There will be misunderstanding, there will be quarreling, because this is something that people just gather, answer a call, right? So, but the issue is, what are you having in mind? Are you doing to make it right, or you want to win? If you have the mindset to win, you are missing it, because we can only win Nigeria. You cannot win IPOB, because IPOB is not fighting with IPOB. IPOB is fighting with Nigeria. So somebody that is in IPOB telling you they are going to win you, you must change your language. There's no winning inside IPOB. No. No winning inside IPOB. No, there's no team to win. IPOB is under one central command, under one leadership, under one directorate, and under one coordination. The number have been placed on the screen and our line is open. The number to call is +358 466 156 849. Right? Again, WhatsApp only. +358 466 156 849. So we move. IPOB is not something we expect to last till eternity. It is for a purpose of restoring our land. It is for a purpose of restoring our land. Right? Thank you. Right? So we continue. This is Biafra Television Europe. So our people have started calling already. We are to a caller. The caller will have come to you. This is Biafra Television Europe. Your name and where you are calling us from. Welcome to the program.
Okay, Mazi, yes, Mazi, calling from Georgia.
Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm listening to your program. The way you stated everything today, I like the calmness. This is like a lecture. You just lecture. I have to take my time, listen to the way you're analyzing everything from A to Z. The one thing that made me to actually call was just one or two statements that you made
Thank you.
before you ended. Before you can hear me. You can hear me, right?
Very clear. Go ahead.
Okay. So what made me to call was I think one or two last statements you made in regards to that if we are fighting to win, we should be fighting to win Nigeria, but not to fight IPOB. Because if you fight IPOB, you will not win. I like that statement. So that brings me to one more thing I wanted to say. Some of these issues we're having in IPOB comes from people that lives overseas. Ndị n'obodo oyibo. Ịjụọ m ihe a na-adọ, I can't really. That's I won't make it come ihe a na-adọ. Onwe onye na-adọ is the position of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I just don't even know why. After all these years of struggles and money lambara, concerning that Ekperima, Atoromporo, yet some of these people that most of us even listen to, we follow them. They even can come back at this time and point, name attack the leadership. Oh, now some of these things, and what comes to my mind is that means these people were not serious in the first place. They didn't mean to support in this struggle. How were they an intention? And that intention based on their behavior, that intention has been made known to us, that how were a different agenda and intention. Some of these people name all these things. I used to follow a whole lot of them. I used to call a whole lot of them, share the program. And they did very well at that time point. So but that means they were doing this under pretense. They were this is under pretense. So something very, very shameful. Very, very shameful and appalling that now at this critical time that most of us should be championing about the genocide going on in Nigeria, about the genocide going on. Even now that the Americans has even deployed their soldiers on the ground, like we say, whatever we are saying, we have to hammer consistently on the genocide, and then sell ourselves that this is the main reason why we want out. We want to have our own country, we want to have our own nation. But rather, we are here talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. This is a very shameful, a very, very shameful situation. I won't lie to you. I know when you could, and which is a very good thing too. Like, it's a common sense. If anyone make a drag in this struggle, man, put it aside. Let us pursue, we all pursue one goal, freedom. We all pursue one goal, freedom. Only if they make, okay, fine. We are just fighting to do what? To make sure our leader comes out. Or anything in with amongst any individual. Okay, you have the right to bring it up to him, and they decide that most people, of course, most people, most people, and down them, I don't even they're not even looking at the long term effects. Honey, you know these things, honey, but the attack of leadership, but they contribute for the deaths of so many Biafrans that at the end of the day, Biafra, they will just go for free. They must be kidding. They must be kidding. So the only thing I will just say to them, I hope they listen to you. That's their own business. But this time, I know we have to be serious and very, very strategic in what? Promoting our cause at the same time. Talk about the genocide going on in Nigeria, so we can have an exit, so we can have reason to leave that country. Shame on these people. Shame on all these useless motherfuckers. Not a content without no competition. Or God Hamman okay, or God Hamman Nori, or God Hamman Apple, or God Hamman Apple. Young guys who go to talk about the city. Useless people. Master, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. We continue. IPOB under one central command, IPOB under one leadership, IPOB under one directorate, IPOB under one coordination. This is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I quote Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, right? And that is why we are here. We have been here seeing matters. There is no way to go smooth. Nigeria, that is even a country, cannot move their government through. Talk more of the caller on the line. This is Biafra Television Europe. You are welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Thank you so much. Good evening.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome, sir. Go ahead.
Am I connected to the live program?
Yes, you are connected. You are live here. Just go louder. Yes. Thank you. You are connected to the live. You are connected. We are hearing you, but you have left. I hope you will call back, right? So we continue. This is what we have been seeing, even, do you know what we used to pass through in Biafra land? That the caller, you are back. Continue your name and where you are calling us from.
Thank you so much, Mazi. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
My name is Mazi Ejima. I'm calling from my location in Biafra land.
Thank you. Go ahead. Thank you.
Well, I want to commend you for all your efforts thus far in propagating this gospel of truth. We have tried our best to always propagate this information. It's highly disappointing the way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's siblings, and those siblings are jeopardizing these efforts. We are all putting together to actualize our goal for freedom. I know that you have always hammered on the importance of obeying the leadership. The leadership. I've always followed your broadcasts, together with Mazi Chika Austin. I've always campaigned and posted and tagged to support the leadership. But what I want to indulge all Biafrans all over the world is to always ensure that we work. Anyway, every Biafran or every IPOB member, every family member under oath understands what the leadership is all about. So I will not blame anybody who goes astray, because anybody who is not under oath can do anything he or she wants. So all of us who are under oath understand what it means to be under oath and the implications of going astray. And we have evidences, proofs of people who have gone astray, who we can always reference, and we may not want to jeopardize the interests of our families, our relations, our entire destiny generations for the purpose of messing up this struggle. So that is my information to Biafrans all over the world. That we have to always cooperate with the leadership to ensure that we bring this vision to being. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. So we continue. Thank you, the caller there. So IPOB, what we are saying is that we don't force people to obey command in IPOB. You know, some people don't know this. Let me talk about here. What is the problem is, if you cannot obey, you started campaigning that somebody should not obey. If you do it in your community, town crier informed people that there will be meeting or there will be community cleanup. Then you that will not participate, instead of you to go home with your own reason, you started countering the town crier with your own, telling people not to attend the meeting. You are an, that is, how do I call it? First one is impersonation. Another one is mutiny, overthrow government. Serious hand is holding you. You have committed offense. Now, in IPOB, if we call for members to gather, if you don't call, we don't give fine. The way we do IPOB in Biafra land, if you are going to meeting, you don't even need to go and call somebody in his home, because the person may come to the meeting ground and have problem. The wife that saw you when you came and called the person, they will tell people that, hey, I pass food, I keep food for my husband. You refuse him from eating. You took him away and go and they killed him. If IPOB give order, the order is for IPOB and Biafrans that are fighting alongside with IPOB, knowing that everybody must not be IPOB member. But IPOB is the banner we took into battlefield. It's just like our bulletproof, whether you are a member or not. Do you understand? If you have this understanding, just like me now, let me just say, Mazi can come now and say he expel you, expel me now. Why must I fight him or attack him? Is it to remove him from being IPOB leader or what? Now I will no longer use IPOB and say our, that is, say our leaders, our leader. No, I will call him the leader of IPOB. I will keep supporting him, supporting IPOB. There is no other banner. There is no other defense. Maybe I did not do well, or there is a misunderstanding. That does not make me to go and start fighting IPOB. Why must I do so? You see me remain in this struggle. Do you understand? I will tell you that the people that will even helped us very well in this struggle recently are non-IPOB members. They replaced the IPOB oath members who have flexible mind with personal interests. These non-IPOB members, Biafrans, they are hardcore. They replaced these people and our voice grew higher than the government expected, because they wanted us to be down. So many of us who claim that they know was easily deceived, but these people was not deceived. Non-members, but they stood with us. We don't joke with them. We don't joke with them, and you cannot see them countering or dragging. Rather, they fight on behalf of IPOB every day on daily basis. They quarrel with their family members. They are in enmity with people, even in their working places. But these people are not IPOB members. Do you know what? They have no personal interest. No personal interest. Just support IPOB. Let us get Biafra. Those kind of people are very genuine. But in IPOB, people joined not because they want IPOB. Like now, there are people that if they see that through you, they can travel abroad, they can turn against IPOB leadership because the siblings Thomas Duncan can take him abroad. The lawyer, they can take him abroad. Do you understand? The person will turn against you. These are people with personal interest, or people who expect to be getting money that Mazdan can use to give to them. They want to be getting it from leadership. This is people with a poor understanding of a master, the way he can give you something, and those that will give account of what happened, the way they can give you something. They have not even solved the whole problem. Talk more of giving you something. We have a caller. This is Biafra Television Europe. Your name and where you are calling us from. We have come to you.
Yeah, thank you, Mazi. Good evening from here.
Good evening.
Mazi, ndewo na your today broadcast. Mazi, I'm Nina Anamofuma.
Go ahead, very loud.
Okay, thank you for having me, Mazi. My name is Mazi Madabuchi, and I'm from Biafra land. Mazi, if I'm Babu, let me just say it in the way that everybody will understand what I'm saying. Yeah, Mazi, you see, in this case of those that yapping on social media, making noise, those that we believe that we are with them, but today they have turned, doing things differently, believing that they will make a headway, while they're not making any headway. The problem here is because, Mas, if you can remember, there's one time one of our sister, Lolo Chimezie, the time we go to see our leader, since she came out from there and said the truth, now they are restless because the truth have come out. They don't know how to defend themselves anymore. So what they are doing right now is gathering vultures to be talking rubbish on social media. They don't have nothing to offer. Mazi, IPOB, as you said, many people that are supporting and pushing things forward now. None of them is IPOB member, but they are doing great. Mazi, we are getting there. It's a matter of time. Let them just yap. Talk is cheap. Everybody can say anything you like. And Mazi, before I drop, let me ask this question. Mazi, is it the same lawyers that say they are now a consultant to Nnamdi Kanu? Is it the same them going to defend Nnamdi Kanu in this appeal?
Okay, it's Mazi Nnamdi that is defending himself. So he knows how he gathered his points and grounds of appeal, and he submitted it. You know, why he has consultants is that they cannot allow him to be moving freely like that. That's why he has consultants. And the consultant must be lawyers who can understand law languages and know how to do things anyway. He has the right to do anything on that very area. But what we are talking about is IPOB, which is the defense of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We refuse to put our eggs in one basket, knowing that the government may trick our leader or those going for him into their trap, while IPOB stands behind as the rock. Today, the image that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is presenting in wherever he's doing is the image of IPOB. Had we allowed the image of IPOB to be destroyed, he will have no defense because Nigeria gave him an image which the present image and statue of IPOB have countered. So go ahead, Mazi. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for your answer, Maz. Why I say this, these people, they are the people that collaborate with Nigeria government to jail our leader. They are among the people that do the blunder that our leader be in prison to a life sentence. Mazi, they don't have nothing to offer. If to me to say personally, I would like our leader to change lawyers, have different lawyers, but I don't know how it's going. Because these people, the same lawyer Jimako, who come out and tell us that the IPOB has now been prescribed. The same man now telling us another thing different, which is not true. Mazi, we don't trust these people anymore because they are working with Nigeria government. They don't want our leader to come out because they know if our leader come out, every information that I give, the first information that I give our leader will be leaked and they will be in hot soup. So they will never and never allow our leader to come out. That is their aim. And but we IPOB will do everything humanly possible to say that our leader released. Mazi, that's what I want to say. Thank you for having me and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. One thing is that, let me talk somewhere here. If America want to see IPOB, they will go to IPOB. If Italy want to see IPOB, they go to IPOB. If you go to Italy and tell them you're IPOB, they will inform IPOB to confirm. You go to Germany and say you're IPOB, they will inform IPOB to confirm. IPOB have address. What we are doing here is to guide our people to remain in chain. Not that you can change IPOB address, because the world, they understand what we are doing. They knew that they cannot be meeting your leader direct in detention. There must be people they will meet. And this is what IPOB have maintained. That it is not working on your interests and you are dealing with yourself individually, doesn't mean that IPOB has no address, that you have become the address of IPOB, or that prison yard becomes the address of IPOB. No, that is eventuality on our way, where we found our leader. Right? The world already knew that IPOB can sign anything with any government without demanding for the signatory of our leader. That is a great structure. We can discuss with any country without seeking a signatory from our leader. What he needs is to receive message. So that is a structure that people want to thwart. You want to thwart that. If we want to do something, we wait for Mazi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, to come out and sign it or approve it before it will happen. Then you are stagnant. You are also operating in the interest of the enemy who kept him away, because they kept him away so that everything will be stagnant. But you refuse to do so. You keep exploring, you keep moving, while you are putting the oppressors in shame. Though those that are telling you to remain there and wait for him, they are automatically working in the interest of the enemy, because while we are moving, we are defiling the reason why they kidnap him, because you did so to make sure we are not moving. But it is moving, and the two. Let us go to a caller here. The caller, good evening from here. This is Biafra Television Europe. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, man, good afternoon from here, from New York.
Thank you. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, thank you so much for your dedication and your work. You have done a lot to us, and we are seeing your handwork. May God bless you. Biafrans, I want to say something here. A lot of things have happened on this struggle, and then I know that the Gallat men still stand so strong. I will never back down. You see, this journey, it couldn't drive on noise making, insults, or divisions. It will not flush through discipline, the truth, and the respect of instructions. No movement can endure without a strong leadership. Just bear that in the mind.
Go ahead, Mazi.
To share his values and make a decision together. So let me just say something here. You see now, we know there have been through all those noisemakers that always criticizing IPOB, the DOS, And that is the only way. If they destroy our leadership, there's nowhere we can have something we can hold on to fight Nigerian government. The leadership is the only key for we to survive. As as you say right now, we can't put all our basket in all our egg in one basket. Onye ndu na anụ ọgụ nke one side. I'm on understand. But anybody who come here and say leadership still understand, hold that person responsible, they are the criminals. So all of us now, this is our opportunity right now, and the Nigerian government is pumping money on these guys that they are campaigning for APC. They all is lie. You see, they have bought everybody now in Southeast right now. Even the one that sell food now, from selling food now, he joined singing music right now. All of them are supporting this government. But you don't know it's in a way to fight IPOB. So you have to stand so strong right now and to make sure you support this leadership. Because if we don't have leadership, we don't have any struggle. So all of us should take this time seriously. Campaigning for the killings of Biafrans and Christians all over the whole Nigeria right now. Now you see Tinubu now, they are lobbying right now. You see, they send their woman, his wife to Washington, right? They are pumping money, trying to deceive those people, trying to to make sure that to get their way. And we will still stand, exposing them. Those people that make us now talking about every time talking about Mazi and what he says goes all those kind of things. It's Nigerian government is doing it's DSS. They have brought some of us over to keeping saying that, so to distract people from the main cause. So we should focus on this particular thing hitting Nigeria hard about the killings of Biafra. So make sure you support this leadership, because without leadership, we are nothing. This is our last chance, and I will know Biafra is already here. It's here right now. We should thank all our leadership, the medium broadcasting, everything. They have done a lot to us. Mazi, thank you so much. Let me leave you here so other person can come.
Thank you.
They
Thank you. Thank you. What Mazi Nnamdi says goes. There will be radio Biafra, there will be television, Biafra television, there will be oath, we'll take on oath. And those things are happening. We'll be gathering in the mini unit meeting. Do you understand? So this very program is also to tell you that your reason of quitting is useless. All your reason of quitting is useless because you have no single reason to quit. Everything is still working. The world knows our address and knows where to meet us. A caller have been connected, and you are right now in the program. Good evening from here. Welcome to the program. This is Biafra Television Europe. Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening, Mazi. Are you hearing me?
Yes, very clear. Go ahead.
Okay, good evening. I will say my name is Austin. I'm calling from Austria.
Thank you.
Good evening to Biafrans. Mazi, I want to thank you for the great work you're doing.
High your volume.
Analysis.
Go up a little. That is it. Louder.
Okay. So I want to say, I'm saying that I want to thank you for your steadfastness in your broadcast, your analysis. It's been very great. Thank you very much. So I just want to contribute a little bit concerning, most especially, those that have access to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, lawyers and his brothers. If not that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is somebody who is strong in spirit, these people meeting him, from my own view, they are kind of, if he's not strong, he will be depressed by now. Why do I say so? Because when these people, when they go to see him, they have informations which they take to him. And a lot of Biafrans have complaints here and there. So when they go there and tell him these things, the things they want him to hear, and Mazi himself will want to respond, but now the condition he is, where he is, will never allow him, to express himself the way he wants. So in frustration, he has discussions with them. Now they will come out instead of these people to send their message, whatever information they have, straight to the leadership. They decide passing these messages to the public themselves, thereby jeopardizing the struggle. I don't know if they are aware of what they are doing. I don't know if they do that deliberately. But I would advise that they should know that their actions jeopardizes the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, one, and also jeopardizes our struggle. Now, for those of us who have taken oath to be part of this struggle, we are conscious of the oath we have taken, that it involves us and involves our families. And that's why, personally, I do not play with the oath I've taken. And so, if I find anything that I do not understand, I will decide to stay quiet so that I don't put my family into jeopardy. Now, we have come to a point in this struggle whereby every member of IPOB has to be mentally strong. Our mental strength is needed in this struggle at the moment. Because whatever we do or whatever we say, the Nigerian government acts upon that. They like hearing what we are saying. They like knowing what we are thinking. So it is from what we think and what we say in public that they work on. Now, those days when Mazi Nnamdi was still broadcasting, each time he makes certain declarations, you discover that the Nigerian government will act on those declarations that he makes, thereby tagging it on IPOB. And most of our IPOB, most members who are disgruntled, they want their ideas to be heard and their ideas to be carried out immediately. So, and that is why each time their ideas are not taken, they jump to the next group. They keep jumping from one platform to the next platform, and thereby not being consistent. So I will urge Biafrans all over the world to see that we continue to follow the chain of command. So that is what our leader has told us to do. Because if we do not follow the chain of command, we will only destroy what we have built, what he has built, and what we have contributed in building all these years. So all we need is peace among ourselves. There's going to be argument, there's going to be misunderstanding among ourselves. But it is not something that one should take personally, because this is a struggle. It is freedom fighting. We are not having what we call Umuna meeting or that kind of. So anybody in this struggle, every one of us in this struggle, should continue to know that we are in the freedom fighting. And those that are saying that they will not contribute to the struggle unless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out, they are not ready for the struggle. Because whatever we are doing today, we need every support. We need every financial support. So those of us who are core members of IPOB, we should continue to support this struggle financially. And that is the only way we can move this struggle forward. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu comes out, by the grace of God, he will be happy with us. Because anytime he comes out, he's not going to ask any other group why there is lapses here or there. He is going to ask the leadership of IPOB. And the first person he will talk to is Chika Idoziem, who is the head of the DOS. So Biafrans should understand that it is freedom fighting. The Nigerian government, they are intensifying. They want to destroy IPOB by making sure that we don't have leadership. And the brothers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should also understand this, that whatever they are doing, they are only, if they think that they can handle it themselves as individuals, they will always fail. And I want to also believe that the Nigerian government is playing on their intelligence, in the sense that telling them that, for example, when Barrister Joffo was changed, Ozokome and all these great lawyers, I just, within myself, I was thinking, it is possible that the Nigerian government is talking to those that are close to Nnamdi Kanu, promising that if you change these lawyers, we will help, we will do this. If you change these lawyers, we will do this. If you change these people, we will do this. If you destroy the leadership, we are going to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Probably they were working on that. Because if not, I see no reason why any reasonable person will go to Mazi Nnamdi, come out and tell the whole world or struggle with the leadership of IPOB. Because it is only the leadership that can lead us to lead the struggle, lead the struggle, having a direction. Because any organization without a leadership can never see the light of the day. So that is what I have to say for now. Biafrans should continue to support the struggle, continue to follow the leadership. Thank you, Mazi, and keep the great work. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Somebody said that they want to take over from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I had it the other day, and I asked the person, which among the pastors, reverend fathers, bishops, and the Pope that want to take over from Jesus, want to take over Christianity from Jesus? Who among the Muslim scholars that want to take over from Muhammad? Can you tell us? When people cannot abide under instruction, people that are looking for favor, the same thing happening in politics. They want to be closer to this person, So if the leadership do not give you such attention our leader gives to you, then it becomes a problem to you. We have a caller, and the caller will have come to you. Your name and where you are calling us from. This Biafra Television Europe. Welcome to the program. You are no longer there. Why? Is it your network? You just dropped. We continue. Good evening, the caller. Welcome to the program. This is Biafra Television Europe.
Hello.
Go ahead. We are listening. Speak louder. What is happening to these two callers? These two last callers. The caller, good evening from here. This is Biafra Television Europe. Welcome to the program. Your name and where you are calling us from. Connecting. We move. Maybe he's calling from the zoo or something. So, IPOB, that you cannot, as a leader, the same thing, that is how it is. That you are in good term with Mazi Chike Doziem or some other leadership members, Mazi Agba Anyimanko, does not guarantee you to go and counter your coordinator. Guarantee you to disobey orders because you speak with English. That's why you see everybody that offended IPOB go against IPOB rules in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are making their way through lawyers and siblings. They are making their way through lawyers and siblings so that Nnamdi Kanu will be seeing them direct that they now love him because you cannot obey the structure. The problem is you don't need to convince somebody to be like you. The caller will have come to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. This BTV Europe. Good evening from here.
I'm calling you. My name is Ike Chuku Joseph. I reside in Libya.
Thank you. Welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. I just opened my phone now and I begin to see what is happening. I'm glad and I thank God for every one of you. May God strengthen every one of you, give you people more wisdom and understanding and ability to lead.
He said,
My honorable, please, I have this little
we,
question to ask,
yes,
or I'm
what you use
curious to
now.
know
What you use now is
about
a
this
very,
question.
excuse me, what you use now is a very good language, but we don't use it in IPOB. That honorable, you know, there is a way zoo people think. So, a very good English show, but we don't use it in IPOB. Go ahead.
Once again, thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Please, this autopilot people and all these things they are doing. I was last time I was looking at that woman called Ngozi Orabeze was declaring Olu State, Amuyi State, the state, all over, everywhere, state. And I want to ask question, and I strongly believe this is not what Mazi Nnamdi, the foundation he laid down before problem began to occur day to day. Which power does that woman have that warrant him, her, me, to be sharing state, try to cause problem? To me, I call it problem because my question mainly is this: if all those people, all these things they are doing, if Nnamdi Kanu come out today, will Nnamdi Kanu be happy with them? Will Nnamdi Kanu endorse those states and those things that they are doing? Will Nnamdi Kanu be happy with them by endorsing them? That is my question, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Stay on the line. That is why it is a struggle. One, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leads IPOB. He doesn't lead Biafra people. Listen, oh, I want to take you somewhere. He doesn't lead Igbo people. He doesn't lead Biafra people. But Biafra people
Yes.
and the Igbo people are IPOB. Right? Now, he leads an organization that he will control, whereby average Biafran or Igbo people or Ibibio or any other people in Biafra have the mindset of their own, which is the reason why IPOB became an organization, so that IPOB will use their authority to control the mindset of their members in the struggle, whereby other Biafrans will follow up. Right now, people like these people that is shouting, they must be existing. That is distraction, because the authority she has is the government of Nigeria authority. That is government authority that gave them the grant to be jumping from places to places. These are people that do referendum online and announce their vote. You know, at the end, they declare Biafra in Finland. At the end, they said no, the declaration don't work. They start agitation. But if you watch what they are doing, they must attach Nnamdi Kanu. That is the main key. It is a job. It is a journey of no return. You don't expect people that are not independent to stop. It's impossible. They are caged. That is why you will prove to the government that you know why you are here. You will show them that you are very, very strong. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leads IPOB to restore Biafra. He don't lead other groups. Rather, you may channel behind IPOB or with IPOB to restore Biafra. And you don't control IPOB. Rather, because IPOB have their agenda. That's why IPOB removed their name from Monday Sit at Home. After 5 years, suddenly, the other day, we had our name in the Monday Sit at Home with a press release. It became strange because we have rejected everything about it. It had been corrupted. But our people have their own right to observe it. So, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, only Ojukwu have led the Biafran people. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leads IPOB. Owazike leads Masobu. Ben Onwuka leads BZM. and they give account of these groups. And again, the reason why these things are happening is because we are not into armed struggle, that some people will be court-martialed. That is why I talk about Biafra government when Biafra comes, which is not IPOB that will be at the top. Rather, IPOB members will be tried. Then Wazirike will come and give account. Then on can so many people that committed crime or did well, IPOB will give the account, both Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That then the government have been running. Then people that committed offenses during the struggle will be jailed. That is why there is no government we are running, and we don't have a constitution to condition some peoples. Rather, we guide our struggle by expelling or removing people who do not follow the role we are doing. Then we make sure we guide our IPOB. Then we now look as to the attitude of people or group that came from our place. So the image of IPOB is what we are targeting, and to secure, which you have secured and is attractive, that attracted USA. And these people's action is to tarnish the image of IPOB. So when you hear Biafra created state, some people who don't even care, all they know, hey, this IPOB is safe, this IPOB is safe, because they don't want to know. And that will not make you not to understand that even when you are into armed struggle, some people will gather, collect gun and money from the enemy and start shooting you. The same thing, it is just like these people shooting you while you are fighting. And that will not weaken you, because it is your strength that keep telling government to be pushing them. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gives account of IPOB as he presented in court. He presented in court and presented IPOB leadership. So he don't know about those things, but people are forcing themselves because government sent them to do so. So that is what I have to say for that. We have a caller and we have come to you, Mazi, from here. Good evening. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much, fellas. I think I'm coming out clear.
Very clear. Go ahead. Very, very clear.
Yes. I just want to let my voice on this particular program. You know, it's very annoying when you give the analysis. Some people will still argue it because of hatred or because of Madabuchi is not so handsome or because of Madabuchi doesn't dress well. But they forgot the message and they look the face of who is delivering the message. As you always say, you stop by in primary 6 or 1. So they will use that one not to because they are professors. They will use that not to listen to your message of Tupu Kabiam. You know, one thing I have to tell Biafrans, you have analyzed it enough. We don't have any cell, we don't have any prison, we are not jailing anybody, we are not killing anybody. But like you said, when Biafra come, even me that is talking, anywhere I got it wrong, Biafrans must pay me. Somebody might be going to court for 10 years, 5 years, if Biafra come, answering his warrant. Yes, now, somebody must go to court any more years. What you will know is that you will be answering your own questions, what you did and what you contributed when we are fighting for this freedom. So our brothers who are calling for people who are distracting us, Mazi, my brothers, listeners, Biafran TV, this is called struggle. He never called a peaceful movement. It's struggle. The name alone will tell you that we must have people, many people will still go out. But it's not all about now or people that is attacking us. Many will still go out. Some of them go out because they are tired. They waited that Biafra will come last year, Biafra will come 2020. They use that to distract others. Instead of them to leave and let others continue, they will continue distracting. But the hardcores are here because we are over. If they come to where Nigeria come to where to Biafrans, we are over 100 million. So imagine we are, I'm not saying even million, imagine we are only 1 million is agitating for this Biafra, or even only 500,000 is agitating for this Biafra. So we don't have any problem. People will come and go. But meanwhile, Mazi Madabuchi, I think I said something to you, and it's very, very good for us to highlight our people. Europe have opened the Europe TikTok, BTV TikTok. Biafrans, I would love all of you to go there. We have a very big engagement today there on TikTok for the first time. If you have your time every week, as we always do on Twitter, you go there and join your brothers and propagate this gospel. As you learn from Mazi Madabuchi, you go and expand your own in other platforms. It's very, very important. Mazi, thank you so much. Continue your good work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No.
Thank you. We move. Thank you. Okay, we have another caller. And the caller will have come to you. Good evening from here. This is Biafra Television Europe. Thank you.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Welcome.
It's okay. It from Biafra.
Okay, speak louder, please.
Yeah,
And there is the noise making just a little bit. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I said my name is Idris. I'm from Biafra land.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't tell your location. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I want to say that you're doing a very good job, and I must also express my dissatisfaction as regard to so many of our people who really do not pay attention to what is happening and who may have forgotten what our leader said in the time past. Because this is a great mission which we must follow to the end of it. This is not like, many other agitations which we see everywhere in the world. This is a kingdom of God on earth which we are trying to restore through the help of IPOB. And a lot of challenges must be encountered.
Sure.
But then our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is sitting in the head of the affair of this movement, is very much determined, and he's not backing down
at all.
And nothing that the Nigerian government and those enemies, both home and abroad, or the enemies in the house and the enemies outside, will do that will deter him. And that is what we keep pursuing, and not minding who is going off the line or the track.
Yes.
We remain focused. So what I want to tell our people is to always remain determined, always remain focused, looking on the ball, because so many distractions will come. We are used to all of these things. When men like Ucheme for them, bow and leave the stage, the way they left, the struggle continued. So the same thing that is happening now. And the greatest of the news is that many will still go. Many will still leave the line. But then the struggle must continue and Biafra must be restored. Sometimes I do remember what our leader used to say, that only 100 men will restore Biafra. All of those things. It's not that so many of our people do not read meanings into some of these things. It might not actually be that 1, 2, 3 to 100, but at least you should know that such statements, shows that a lot will come and a lot will go. So, but in the end of it all, Biafra must be restored. So people should not get, discouraged or easily carried away due to what is going on. So it is now anybody who castigate what IPOB and DOS is doing, that person will get promoted, that person will get contracts, that person will get some cash. But all the same, it's not done that way. In struggle or in any movement, there must be criticism, but let it be done in a way that it will, yield fruit.
For a good result.
Constructive. Yeah, hello, Mazi.
for a good result to correct issue. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes. So if we are in a struggle or if we are doing things together and you find out that the way I'm doing it is not correct, then why don't you just do the right thing,
Okay.
not just openly, making an unnecessary,
Attack.
criticism that is not meaningful. That will not lead us anywhere. This has already done so much harm than good to us. And it's high time we, shun all of those things and continue to look ahead, look on the ball, because that is the only way we can achieve results. So I want you to keep it up. It may look as if truth is being, hampered, but then it cannot die. Na ọkụ dara ibe abụrụ na ọ nyere anyụ. So in the end of everything, the light will shine. Ndị Igbo na-achị na pijiri abụrụ na n'oge agwụ. So our people should remain focused and have it in the back of their mind that definitely Biafra must be restored. That one is sure. And it will even happen shorter than we think or expect it. So that's what I have to say, Mazi. Thank you very much and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Yes, until Nnamdi Kanu tells us it's not so again. But as it stands now, is the director of state. Even if it is one man remaining there, that is where we stand. Until Nnamdi Kanu says it's no longer the same thing as I told you. This is the way you should go. So anybody can do anything he or she want to do. But for us, this is where we stand because that is what our leader said we should do. And that is what command and control simply means. Yes, so I don't know, this shouldn't be something that many of our people, especially in Jema for a very long time. I'll be here basically not confused about people. But I so much, I don't know why our people have some short memories to this extent. So something that has taken you a lot of strength, a lot of things, and you easily get carried away over issue. That is the way I see it, but I don't know why people don't see it like that. So
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. That is it. So we continue. The struggle continue. This caller have called much. I would have called you, sir. Thank you. Welcome to the program. You have been joined to this very program.
Hello, Mazi. Good evening.
Good evening from here. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm calling you from the
Come again. You are calling us from where?
For UK.
Okay, UK. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
All right. So what you are doing is nice. We really appreciate your hard work. So I have no doubt that the DO says that they mean well for Biafra. Okay? But what I want to ask is, why are you people against Nnamdi Kanu's sibling? Because all this while Nnamdi Kanu have been going to court. I didn't see him go to court, attend court with any DOSS member. He has been there with his sibling and his lawyers. And again, if Nnamdi Kanu gives order, you people agree that Nnamdi Kanu is the leader of this IPOB. So why is it that if Nnamdi Kanu gives order, the DOSS, they will argue that the order didn't come from Nnamdi Kanu, or they will not obey the order? If you have doubt that the order didn't come from Nnamdi Kanu, why don't you send your own representation to go and find out whether Nnamdi Kanu actually gave the order? So all this confusion is what is the struggle back. Do you understand?
Mm.
Obroso on the Biafra BM go freedom fighting before, but this katakata is too much. We haven't even gone anywhere. But look at, you can't even manage a group talk more of a country. It's very, very embarrassing. So what I'm trying to say, if IPO is in doubt, if they are in doubt that Nnamdi Kanu is not the one giving the orders, why don't you send your own person there to go and meet Nnamdi Kanu? So I don't know what the problem is. So open here clear and why on these things, because I don't know how you will say that Nnamdi Kanu siblings are fighting Nnamdi Kanu. But Nnamdi Kanu trusts them more than you that is saying, sitting there saying all these things about Nnamdi Kanu. So if you can clear us about on this issue, then we know how to move forward. So a lot of people have come and they will be shouting, yes, Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. Even the people in Finland, they have been shouting Nnamdi Kanu is their leader. But when Nnamdi Kanu give orders, they don't obey, because as far as this struggle is concerned, there's nothing we are doing without Nnamdi Kanu, because his talent is one in a generation. So all these things that we are doing, all this kata, let us focus on trying to bring Nnamdi Kanu out. Do you understand? If you have that, because all these things other people are doing now is even putting us backward. Let's say Nnamdi Kanu, there is a way, there is a way, or maybe there is an agreement. They have reached with some certain people that will help him to come out on that place. And due to know on your order, and all that, it is even causing more. It will cause more problems. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you people can come together, go and find what Nnamdi Kanu is saying, or Nnamdi Kanu dey hold these things. What is get his own position in all these things that is happening in this IPOB, because a lot of people, their spirits are even going cool because of all these things that is happening. Because if you can manage a simple group, how much a country? So thank you.
Okay, thank you. The only thing is that you asked question, you started analyzing, and you even started answering yourself. You even extended it to the extent that even what you are saying, we have forgotten it. But I will still touch it. That is not how to present question. You present question you want to know. You started submitting the same thing that you have concluded, which is even when you are answered. Wait now.
Yeah.
Even when you are answered, you already made your conclusion. But I will come with question. Can you point out? First of all, let me go to the first visit. You said since Mazi can have been going to court, that the people you see around him is family. That you don't see DOS members. Do you know how we run IPOB investigation over IPOB members that are in detention in Biafra land? Do you know how we champion their matters? Before I go to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu,
Okay.
do you know that it's the family members to IPOB members that will be fronting, while our lawyers see after the court? Both visiting you, both giving you food. If IPOB member is in detention, police is only in prison yard. We bring out some people that can be visiting them, giving them food. But the people that have fully right, because this is struggle, is the family members. Are you aware? Now, if you see a DOS member with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court, will you believe that the person is DOS member to have a liberty to be with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court? If a DOS member have the liberty as family member has and be with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court, will you trust the DOS member again?
No, but what I'm saying,
Wait
why is
now,
it that
wait
you are
now,
saying
wait.
that you are saying something else and the family is saying something else?
Wait now, family, wait now. I'm coming to that place.
Yeah.
I think you should wait now. Let me discuss. Let me talk now. You see how I was calm?
Okay.
But this is Biafra Television Europe. I was calm for you to present so that I will not counter you. Because what you were saying, others people have it in mind to say. So when we are responding to
Yeah.
it, not just only you, we are touching some areas, and I will use your question to touch some things. You'll be patient with us, right? So now,
Yes.
DOS member, for the family members and the lawyers to be visiting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the work of IPOB, and you don't expect DOS that did the work, which is also wanted like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to be with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court. The right of the family is to stay with him even when IPOB is there. That is different matter. And his right is to send his family members or siblings message from his office. And no family member have the right to command IPOB. They are not in the commanding structure of IPOB. But they will go message for their leader, for their brother. Right? Are you understanding? There is much noise there. There is not much noise there. The siblings to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court or anywhere, they do not represent IPOB. They go for their brother. Even if there is IPOB there, they have the right to be there. It is their right. But they don't have the right to come and be thwarting IPOB way of doing things because they are related to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
So what you are saying, so what you are saying is that you people are not hearing from Nnamdi Kanu now. That's what you are saying.
I think you are not ready for my response. Wait, if you are not ready for my response, then I cut you off and continue my program. I told you have come with conclusion, therefore you will not listen. I don't talk to people with conclusion. I am not a child. I'm not a small child. Whenever you present a matter, you come with conclusion, and I am touching to where you are going. You are there jumping. Why do Nigeria keep? Why do Nigeria? Why do Nigeria? Why do Nigeria? Why do Nigeria kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and keep him away? Do they keep him away that everything will be intact, or they keep him away that there will be gap?
And you think that the family?
I ask you a question. If you are not serious, I will cut you off.
Yeah.
I ask you a question. Do Nigeria keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu away so that there will be gap, or they keep him away so that IPOB will be intact?
Okay.
You are eating. You are not serious.
Hello?
Get out. Get out. You are here for joke. We continue. I have not even come. I want to touch before I ask you where you belong to IPOB. Then when I will now present the main thing. I want to just carry you along your presentation, how you speak and confuse yourself. That a family member stood with their brother. It is not their right that IPOB is supposed to be there. Don't you know they have right? Even if IPOB is 1 million there, they are family member. He will send them family messages. Even the family have the right to go for court for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and sue Nigeria court for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, while IPOB is championing their own. That is the mindset we are having, that company, somebody, let me just say, director of a company and his workers, both managers, both board, both admin, they are working, and you tell us that the family members that is not working in the that is not occupying a single office in the company, that you now take them, you now take them above the authority of the company, and you tell me you are not doing politics. If you are strong as a freedom fighter, you must maintain a structure, irrespective of the relative or relative of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the only thing an Easterner will see from IPOB before they will stand. If they see IPOB being thwarted or being loyal to family instead of the structure, everybody will go home and sit. And that is what is keeping up us here. The people that was killed in the struggle, nobody will go to family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will come to IPOB. We are the people that defended the family members to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We defended them. Later, when their interest failed, they started fighting against IPOB structure. Right? The caller, we have come to you. Welcome to the program. Mazi, welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Thank you very much, Mazi Fearless. Thank you very much for the program. I am surprised that we actually, a lot of people, they are having conversation regarding this, something that we already know, everybody knows. But I also come to the conclusion that it is a matter of discipline. Because if you are disciplined, you know that in your family, you don't leave your family and you go outside. If it is Kanu, that is if it is a Kanu family issue, then like you said earlier on, many of us will not be involved.
Completely.
Most of us got involved because we know this is a Biafra struggle. And for people who keep saying, talking about a sort of a disconnection between the DOS and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never even spoken about something like that. So I don't understand where people are bringing their information. So anybody can go to anywhere, bring information, and come out and be talking nonsense. Every time that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came to court, he always aligned himself to the position of the leadership. As a matter of fact, actually, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's action now, at this moment now, nobody should even be questioning or be asking questions or say, oh, why is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu behaving this way or why not? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set up an organization. He did not set up himself. He set up an organization. It is foolishness for anybody not to listen to the organization and be saying, I want to come and listen to you. Even if he comes out, he'll be asking you, are you okay at all? Because he give you an organization, he give you a system that for one day he has never ever said anything bad against. And then you are listening to Akoko Akoro Nimahia, Akoko Akoro na, you see. It doesn't make sense, Mazi. It doesn't make sense. But thank you for your message this evening. I hope people who are just being distracted. Actually, I think the most important thing is people who want Biafra know what they want. And I think what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is taking IPOB through now is a period of separating the wheat from the chaff. Because the truth of the matter is you cannot restore a country as a family. What you'll be restoring is a dynasty. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not come to restore a dynasty. So he is separating that illusion of Olihana where star Imahana was struck all these star like Bonner Boy. Bonner Boy. He's separating that star-struck mentality and institution. Everything IPOB got through is constructing IPOB into an institution, which is necessary for the restoration of Biafra. So thank you very much, Mazi. I just wanted to contribute a bit to your program.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you.
My name is. Sorry, I failed to acknowledged my name before.
Okay. Thank you.
Ndewo.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. Thank you. That is it. A structure that when we were asked to go to Ekulobia, we did not wait to hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So if somebody can see a gap, because there must be gap between IPOB and their leader. He's not outside, he's in detention. The IPOB members and officials are also targets, as our leader have been held. Our duty is to live good life, to create ways for the lawyers and siblings to be visiting him, because there is something we will do. Not even lawyer can visit him. He will be dismantled to a very serious detention facility. But IPOB maintained so that road will be clear for those who have access. Because leadership members of IPOB do not have access to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You don't have. It is middlemen. And if you are using middlemen, and the middlemen try to take the advantage of standing at the middle, going message for you, receiving message for you, then you act as IPOB, an organization. Because we have plan A, B to Z. Even if IPOB did not communicate with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they can never sound different from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They cannot say we want peace, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say we want trouble. It's impossible. Every position IPOB have taken, the one that we had from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when he responded in his own way, it matches with what IPOB stood on. In the court, after how many years? In 2025 February, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu presented DOS in court of Omotosho and tell them that we have DOS, that they cease to the day-to-day activities of IPOB in 2025 February, not 2019, not 2020. After 5 years, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu presented IPOB leadership as the people that will give account of what is happening in IPOB. That he leads IPOB, but these people see to the everything happening in IPOB. Do you understand? So what we are talking about is organization that if I leave tomorrow, somebody that is not with us today will meet people there and continue to restore Biafra. Not individual, not group. The other one was telling you, you know, low knowledge of people, low knowledge of some people, telling you that in a struggle where people was gathered, no, a people you are leading under command and control, somebody that refused to be commanded and controlled, you don't need to go and kill him. Somebody who live in a UK is telling you that if you cannot handle a group, how can you handle a country? A country have constitution. A group does this, a movement like this, we are not running a social club with a little constitution. This is a movement for agitation that somebody can decide tomorrow without even notifying you, stop showing in the struggle. In the country, you have police, you have senators, you have House of Rep, you have president, have governors. Law will take its place. In the struggle where we only expel, even people that commit whatever they commit, they will be expelled. They cannot be killed. They cannot be jailed. Don't you know it is difficult to handle such people? Somebody that committed crime cannot go to cell. The only thing you can do to person is to expel the person. And the people will go and regroup again and start fighting you. Do you think it is easy to manage them? Country is easy to manage than to manage organization like this. Country will use their law, their constitution, their everything, their power to subdue you. But IPOB, if they give you order you don't obey, they will carry on those that obeyed. It is different. But when you see some people, you think that they grow up because growing up, you don't have sense. You don't have sense. If you are into armed struggle, some people will be court-martialed and taken off the road, and you march on. But in self-determination, the same person that stole your money was only expelled. The same person that sabotaged you, IPOB only expel you or suspended you, the person will still be there doing the same thing. Do you think it is easy to handle? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention, there will be gap in IPOB. The only sensible person is the person that maintains the structure. So somebody that wants you, try to convince you or to confuse you that those that are in leadership that only receive message, if they send somebody, they send a message, if the person bring message, they receive. If the person like, the person will thwart the message. The person like, the person will lie on the message. If you bring it, they will look into it, they will filter it, they will take the one that came from our leader, they will keep the other one aside, because you cannot use the advantage because our leader is in detention, then you have the advantage to visit him, you will now come and use it to destroy IPOB. It's impossible. The same order that came from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as they said that we should shut down Radio Biafra and open Biafra Radio. And these are orders from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And somebody will take it and believe it is an order. If you can be the leadership of IPOB and you cannot be careful while your leader is in detention, then I know the reason why they kept him away. They kept him away to create a gap that you will now have middlemen. You will no longer communicate direct with him. You will now have middlemen that individually, with individual interests, that even the government can entice and convince to be working for them. The people that will be visiting him, receiving messages for you, is not on, none of them are not on oath like you. Some of them on oath are on different mindset. Do you understand? So if you are in this condition, you don't use your sense. Any message that came and say it's from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will now you are now proving that you don't know the reason why they kept him away. They kept him away to create gap and send people to infiltrate. So if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in 2025 have not complained, have not presented himself in court, he presented DOS, then you are still talking the same thing. You know that you are cheating yourself, because you are there to deceive others. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't lead us direct in IPOB structure. The caller, let me just attend to you, then we continue. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu only lead us through chain. That is only because he's in detention that people can come out and say this is what Onyendu say. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is here, you will only be in your unit. The message will come. And when this message comes, it is IPOB that said it. So the people that is the problem are the people that visit him. When they came, they separate a message and say this one came from Onyendu. This one came. It is not the way we run IPOB. We run IPOB that message comes from IPOB. And it comes to unit from IPOB. And we obey it. We don't know the one that came from anybody. And that is the structure we are maintaining, so that we will hold the structure accountable. I cannot hold a lawyer. I cannot hold a sibling. Madam Kanu cannot hold a lawyer. Madam Kanu cannot hold a sibling and say you are the one that destroys something. It's impossible. He can only hold you that he handed the structure over to. What if he want to use people to tempt you, to see how strong you are to maintain the structure? You'll be flexible to say, I had it from you, and I followed you. It is not what we are taught. We are taught to maintain the structure, and that is what we are maintaining. And the caller, go ahead. I'm sorry for keeping you for long. Go ahead and say what you want to say.
Yes, Mazi, thank you very much for your wonderful program. Michukwu Abiyama continue to straighten you and guide you and protect you, because it's not easy, but you are doing it. Mazi, this is my first time that I'm calling into your program.
Thank you.
My name is Judo Kafo. Judo Kafo. I'm from a place called Ikaland.
Ika, thank you.
And Ika in Anioma. And you see, our leader already set up a structure called DOS. And he's even said it that on his behalf, that DOS is who we should listen to. But being an Africa and people who think they are very smart. We have sense more than God himself. That's why we are suffering in that Africa that we come from. The DOS that's supposed to be leading us, our leader sibling, they think they can overtake the DOS and make deals with the Nigerian government and the politician. They think that because our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is the leader of IPOB, he formed IPOB, he made DOS that on his behalf they are the leader. They have caused more damage in this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case than good. Because I can remember in 2015 when our leader was in the same thing, DOS fought very hard, and IPOB around the world together, we speak with one voice, and our leader came out. But look at this time now. What is going on? Every true IPOB or Biafrans who really see in spirit and in truth, we know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu siblings, they are the reason why our leader is still there. Because right from the beginning, DOS say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has no case. Let us stand in one. No, they want to overtake our DOS. They want to be in charge. They want to pull down Radio Biafra. They are the first people that reached to Ekperima to come and take over Radio Biafra and work and take over IPOB. They are the cause of every problem that has happened to IPOB. They have even gone to go and meet Sheyi Tinubu. They have gone to all the politicians, taking money and taking inducement. They are now the leader of IPOB. Whatever they say is what IPOB stands for, which is not true. DOS is the only body that can speak and fight for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with Biafrans behind. DOS are the only body. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a member of DOS. DOS is the only body that, the structure that can lead us, that will tell us what to do. But the siblings, they have caused more damage than good. The reason why our leader is still where he is today is the damage that the siblings has done. When our leader, they will go there and lie against DOS. Lie upon lie they are telling our leaders. Our leader, where he is. DOS is this, they are not doing this. Look at what has happened. But if not for DOS, IPOB would have gone. If not for the stand of DOS, IPOB would have been a forgetting organization. By now, we will be like a ship without no leader. Everybody will be doing their own. But thank God for DOS that they stood and begin to watch the footsteps of the siblings. They did not give up. They did not get discouraged upon all the bad name. They sell out. They take bribe. The China Samoru take 50 billion. Chike Dozie, they saw him in Abuja coming out to Ghana, Moscow. All the lies is abandoned and formed by his Mazina. They are the one that reached to Ekperima. They are the one that is doing all the damages because they want to take over IPOB, which they did not form. They are not a member of IPOB. They are not a member. They are because their brother is the supreme leader, is the former IPOB. We respect our leader. They think because our leader is not around now, they can come and hijack IPOB. They even opened their own radio station in South Africa. They have done a lot of damages. DOS, Mazi Chike Dozie, Chukwu Abiyama, bless you, China Sanworu, and all members of DOS. You people have shown that IPOB indeed is an organization that Chukwu Abiyama has brought to give us Biafra that we need. Mazi, thank you for your program. And please, anybody that called that is not, that you see the way he's talking, just cut him off and take another person that will give us something. reasonable. Thank you, Mazi. May
Thank
Chukwu
you.
Abiyama bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. Well done. We continue. We continue. You know, when somebody tell you something to come and say, when somebody tell you something to come and say, when the replies start coming, you'll be trying to set confusion. You'll be trying to set confusion so that you will not hear that thing somebody is saying. The caller, we have come to you. This is BTV Europe. Welcome to the program. Good evening from here.
Yes. My brother Marabuchi,
Welcome to the program.
evangelist.
Welcome to the program. Good evening.
Ndewo, kekweni kimelo.
Udode. Thank you.
Okay, ma nwa ọhụrụ.
I not here. Thank you.
Aina oh, my brother. I just want to say we love you so much. And man, there are a lot of your philosophies that are being used in Biafra land in Akwemanana. Hello? Mba, ekwudila. Ikwesịrị ịma no. Ịma ụmụnna anyị ndị nọ n'ụlọ ha nwere brain. Ịma IPOB is in the front, but ụmụnna ndị nọzi n'ụlọ ha nwere brain ma ndị na-eme Igbo identification ma ndị na-eme omenala. They watch and they're working very hard. But if you look at them, all which are your thoughts, some of your philosophies here and they use. You got to go.
Okay.
Yeah, Mazi, I want to say something. Amarum, I don't know the extent that the DOS they are going with the genocide, Christian genocide in Nigeria.
Okay.
So what I want to say is, Trump will only 3 years to stay.
Okay. We are listening.
Trump has only 3 years. Yeah, Trump has only 3 years to stay. So they need to whatever, at least now that when this is genocide going on, this is the main time to use. Another government might come and everything changes. You got to go?
Yes.
So another second point is that the guy called Kanu, I don't see him as a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brother anymore, because this Kanu is doing, they didn't start it today. They didn't start it today. They have started earlier before now. But what made them to go back a little bit was that before now, their parents, they were still alive. And their parents prevented a lot of things. It's now that personally I get to know that the parents of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prevented his brothers from striking him earlier. And as soon as they see little opening, they strike. And they continue to strike Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the point is that because of there is God's hand in what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, whatever they are doing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu keep getting popular all over the world. So, and another thing also I would like to say before I let you go is this. The political, for me, there is the DOS, they are very smart guys, very, very intelligent people, the DOS. I think for me, it is time in our region for us to indirectly, flood our areas with good politicians, to be honest. And if it is the appropriate time, the DOS, let them put capable hands all over. I mean, if they can do it. So finally, my brother, you see this group called Avid, Sunrise. These are the people that put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into trouble. And those of them in America, they are still working very hard. So they should avoid this Avid, Sunrise. These are Madam Bridget Nelly Ofebu, Madam Oyibo. These are their group. So they are not relenting. They are not relenting. And Aloy Ejimako, I think it's time for him to go and rest. Because the only thing that remaining for him to do to Mazename Kanu is to kill him. He has done every damn thing. He has done every damn thing. So the only thing that remaining is for him to kill that man. And Aloy Ejimako is very dangerous. My brother, if you look at the case of Mazename Kanu, the only thing we are still using today is a result of Ejiofor, Barrister Ejiofor, and Michael Zokome. It is their own. That's only record or success we have recorded in Mazenamo Kanu's case. Is when Ejiofor and the son of Zokome is there. But these people, these criminal lawyers, Maxwell Opara, Aloy Ejimako, these people are criminals. They are not helping this man. They are not helping him. Evangelists, if you look at it critically, when they took up this case, when they took up the case of Mazimonda de Kanu, they have never ever defended him in the court. The only time Mazinamo de Kanu received a defense is when he did it by himself. The two times Mazimonda de Kanu saw result in his case was when he defended himself in the court. Aloy Ejimako and Maxwell, they have never put up any case or argument before Nigerian federal government. And that is why Mazenamo Dekano is jail life today. They never put any argument before the court. I want everybody to know this. And for me personally, it's time to let these men, Aloy Ejimako and Maxwell Opara, it's time for Mazenamo Dekano to let them go. Thank you very much, my brother. May God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. So our people should also know that we have a caller as we're about to round up the program. The caller, good evening from here. This is Biafra Television Europe. Welcome to the program. Why network? Why reconnecting? So what we are saying is that welcome. Go ahead. Welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Enyebushi. I'm calling from Ghana.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't have much to say. I want to appreciate you for the good work we are doing for Biafra. All we know,
network.
All we know is that our children follow the way. Anybody that say that what our leader that we don't want it, that person should go. That person should go. That person should go there. That person should go ahead. We must follow the way our leader was get Biafra. So that's what I want to contribute, and I want to appreciate you for the good work. I'm normally following.
Network.
I want to just appreciate you for the good work you're doing for the Black. So God continue to bless you for the good work.
He said,
Thank you, sir.
He said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's like we have about 8 minutes to go. So let's continue. One thing is that Mazinon Kano will always make a way so that people will not be killing themselves. That is, at times, he will look at some group that came. He may even find out everything. He says, stay there. Stay there. When I come out, I will listen. But the issue is the middleman. If somebody is arrested and put in detention, there will be middlemen. There will be a time you will try to send message to. That is when people will be knowing what they doesn't know about you before. because there will be an opportunity to receive your message to people. That's why you were arrested, kept inside, so that you'll be kept away from your business, kept away from your family. They will be visiting you, but there will be gap. Talk more of freedom fighting where IPOB self cannot tell you that the IPOB when they come. But family member is free to come in and go. We have a caller, maybe the last caller. We have come to you. Your name and where you're calling us from. Good evening from here.
Hello.
Good evening. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, Mazi Abuchukwu Chineke.
Welcome.
This is Mazi Evangelist Justice Uchechukwu.
Okay.
And I'm speaking from here in Owerri, our mother's land,
So
Biafra.
don't go ahead.
Mazi, please, first of all, I want to recommend you n'ọrụ ọma gị ị na-arụ. Asị m Chukwu Okike abịa ma gaa n'ihu gbaa gị ume chekwube gị.
Thank you.
Mazi, the truth of this issue is that anyone that is observing knows I am Mande. If you are a bona fide Biafran or Obara, Biafra na agbagi na ahụ anyị Mande Wunde. So as I'm speaking to you, this is our what do they call it, Maswell. I think the guy on the Abians Naya lawyer that criminal Chaga Obara. He was in Mbise last week in my place. I saw him live and direct at what do they call it? The market before, after Big Tire. There is another market they call Kemburu, something of that nature. I saw him live and direct in that place. And he fine now, but I want to thank you, X, for standing formidable for us in this time. For the last time they penetrated the US, I was shedding tears from here because that's the last man standing in this struggle. And I thank Chukwu Kekabiama for bringing us this far. And first of all, I want to the last caller, or second to the last caller, was making a very good point.
Okay.
Was making a very good point, and I would like all his words to be reviewed by the wisdom men that God has given us, that has been guiding us up to this time. We must tell you, if you are not loyal to DOS in this struggle, go and sit down. We don't know you. You are not for us. Mazi, thank you for now. May Chukwu Kikabema continue to guide you and all your family and all the largest icon. We love DOS, and the Mazi and the Kanu must be freed. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. The best we did for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to secure the image of IPOB. You cannot seek for free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with the image of the family or the image of the sibling. The sibling did not secure the image of IPOB. Rather, they were busy presenting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and abandoning the struggle. They have only one. We have two. The struggle and our leader. They have only their brother. Nobody can use his image and present and say, hey, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a good man. You can only present the image of IPOB. We secured it. When they were dining with criminals, even the lawyers was trying to hook us with the criminals. Had we allowed that image to damage, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would be unpresentable today. So, what we have done is what we are to do. If you want us to go and break prison yard and bring out Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, then you don't even know what you are saying, because we would have been shooting gun. But because we are into self-determination, Nigeria went on kidnap. And because they knew we have gone far in the struggle, they did not kill our leader. Our matter is in the open before the world. We cannot be hiding. Individual interest is just simple, different from the collective interest of the people. The only love people have for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his effort today is the structure he laid for IPOB. The people that are watching us and even being happy are not IPOB members. These are men. They are watching. They are watching to see if we can do Igbo thing. They are watching to see if we can be flexible. That is when you will see them out. So many politicians, so many heavy men to see if IPOB will be flexible to family on what have taken life. All of you will answer murder case. You will answer murder case for those that died in the struggle. If we eventually allow the structure. The structure is what is giving the children that lost their father hope, not the family member to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No son or child can hold the siblings to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and say, hey, my father died in the struggle. They are not in the position. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never encourage you to fight his siblings. And he can never hold them responsible if there is any damage. Do you understand? So these are things we already knew, that we cannot be moved. We cannot be moved. So one thing is that Nigeria already knew that IPOB is an institution, and IPOB have been meeting with government of the world. And when they come, you will not be there. You will not be there when they will be invited. You'll be here be doing, hey, Nnamdi Kanu our leader. Hey, they disobey our leader. You'll be there doing that thing while they are going there with the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want to overthrow our leader. I don't know if they go to meet international community. They will tell them, I am now the leader. We don't have leader. That is low brain of people. Because you want to shape your bad attitude to be correct. You keep lying. You keep instigating. Because you have lied. And people discover your lies. So in defense of the lie to be correct, you keep lying. And it doesn't move us. So what we are saying is that this is a struggle we came, that when we buried our own, it is not the family members to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that went and buried our victims. Nobody, no wife used to go to them unless they go to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu direct. Those that lost their own. And you will contact your unit. Do you understand? So only people with personal interest, people that are doing politics, hey, do you know I'm in good term? Hey, I have the number for Nnamdi Kanu, brother. We are the people that is in Biafra land. We don't do one only do say. Some of these people that are new in what is happening, that saw it on social media, they don't even know. We have fought battles here. Some state coordinators fought battles with these very siblings. Here, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not arrested, here, battles 2015, 2016, they always throw themselves that their brother is in charge. You are the one working, they are the one throwing themselves. They will try to control a state coordinator. When Ikechu was Abia State, they tried to control him. He told them pump and play, where they called him and he was there. They were questioning him. He told them, you cannot lead me. I am not answerable to you. I am not accountable to you. The siblings is not today. They make sure that they nominate their own person for appointment in IPOB. They set confusions in appointment. Do you understand? So if you are new in it, we have been old in this now. It doesn't move us. It doesn't move. This is a battle that we'll fight. Just that our leader know that he will not, what he's doing is that he don't want battle among us. You know, when you carry your own and come, he will try to respond to you and say, wait for there. You carry your own, he will see you as a good person. But when time come, when everybody will hear, when he will be in a free place, when he comes out and see what you have been telling him that it is lie, when he comes out, he will see the level IPOB is. When he comes out, he will see the evidences of the crimes of his siblings before his face that DOS is keeping. It is not to make noise, to chase people that have evidences of your crime away so that everywhere will be empty. It doesn't happen. We cannot allow it. Onye mkpacha arụ, you want to remove those, you want to push those that have the secret of what you have committed. It's impossible. It is impossible. So nobody is doing something that, as a just let us just say, the leadership IPOB, they have evidences of what you do. You go to your brother, you become good person. That is no problem. Continue. When time comes, if it is not given to your brother our leader, it will be revealed to the public. It is impossible for all those things to be hidden. So that is why they are leadership. They have things that they kept for our leader. You may be making noise to cover it up with making noise, with lies. It doesn't move us. Those things you committed, the evidences, those you met with, those evidences will be there. And do you think that prominent Biafran people are not watching how IPOB is fighting? And you think that they will be there? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out, and thwart the effort of men. The people that will fight the battle is not IPOB members. You will see goodwill people. You will see, which you know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can never make such mistake. Just that he's petting some few people. He know you are wrong, he will pet you to remain, so that you people will not go and start killing yourself. That is the work of leader. But when time come, look at evidence, look at you. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu like to see. But these evidences cannot be sent to him in detention. The people you give it to are the same people that committed it. They are the people you will give it to go and give to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Leadership cannot give it to him. Evidences of your crime cannot be submitted to our leader. So you can go and convince our leader to appoint you to be member of leadership. The same leadership that have evidences of your crime, you will be completely rejected. And that is disobeying Onyendu. You cannot push them to publish it. No. You are trying to cover up. Right? All their crimes, the evidences are there. That is why you see people who don't even understand what you are doing. They will even want IPOB to send evidences of the crime of some individuals, both lawyers, both siblings. Where are you going to send it to? Where are you passing it to? Your duty is to defend the structure, having seen what they are doing, having seen their plan, which they will hide from the public. You that saw it and got the evidences, then your duty is to block it, even if they are shouting, because why they are shouting is because you are blocking all they are trying to achieve. They'll be running mad. Do you understand? So we don't even move that somebody is crying. All we are moving that thing we planned, we are maintaining it, and we are not going to shift from it. So that is where we are going to bring this very program to an end. One thing is that we are not in IPOB fight. Somebody is not in IPOB fighting to defeat IPOB. I don't know the meaning of what we are doing. We only argue, we only misunderstood, we only quarrel to march on and make success. So we don't do to win you. No. That is why my voice, my message never change. It doesn't change. The people know me from day one. Oh. So you can wake up in the morning and start talking whatever you are talking. One, they know our life before IPOB. Life good. Life, normal life you lived. Do you understand? Yesterday, there was a place I appeared. One woman with his child and some other people, they were there. The woman shouted, "Hey, brother." When I came, she started telling those people there, "Nihuru brother." Now, when her children was too small, that I used to give her money to buy something for the children. Do you know when? That was 2005, 2006. 25. Do you understand? Name they make. Is it if you see is it in business or something? That's why immediately people saw us in IPOB. It became an evangelism. Hey, I join IPOB. Nothing will stop me from joining. Very simple. But there are people that people saw in IPOB, they say, no, if this person is IPOB, I will not join. That is character. Where they have met you. Till today, I am still losing something to maintain the image of IPOB. Because to maintain this image here, you must lose something. This image represents us. And we are conscious of the IPOB we identify with. So any move I am making in Biafra land, there are places I will not enter because of the image of IPOB. Immediately they see me there, the news will go far. And what they will place on the board is IPOB. And it will go far. That is why we are very, very careful. But you see some people talking on social media because they want to be correct, they want to cover up their lie or their crime, they will say whatever they like. They come up, give allegation, they come up, say whatever, so that they will look good before the people. But when they are saying these things, they don't even know that the people monitoring IPOB are not IPOB members. There are strong people who will fight you as a saboteur when time comes. They saw what you did. By then, you will not see IPOB members around you to explain to. The physical people of this land will know, they will confront you, they remind you when you challenge them, when they challenge IPOB leadership, and they will remind you when you started fighting IPOB leadership. People will remind you when you confronted them, when the leadership was favoring you in your interest, and when you started fighting the leadership. This is not now, it may be now, but when time comes, you will know you are not a free person. You may be free now because you are presenting Nnamdi Kanu's name. You now love Mazi Kanu more than those that answer his call because you are a personal interest somebody. You are eye service agitator. Time is coming when somebody will confront you for sabotaging. You did not maintain a structure. One is that thing you kicked, you protected is what you started doing, fighting. That thing you kicked against is what you started doing. You are creating enmity for yourself, not me. What we know as human beings are people who stand firm. And one thing is that people don't understand that some of us don't have good name in our community. Some of us, what we act, when you go to a community, they say, yes, he will do it. We know he can do it. So don't follow such people who don't have any image to protect. Their image in the family, in their community, have already been polluted. They can convince you because they don't have good name at home. Do you understand? So, as we are bringing it to an end, remember you have no reason why you quit the struggle. You must not be with IPOB. But IPOB have fought and enlightened our people that even without IPOB members, immediately IPOB give order for anything that Biafrans will carry it. Biafrans will carry it on anywhere they are. That is a very good work. And you must know that we are not going to stop. We are going to fight, free our leader, restore Biafra, and do account to our leader when he's out. Those that committed offense that want to cover up so that nobody will give account, you are wasting your time. The conspirators, those that eat money, those that committed offense, those that sabotaged, that is trying to push away those that will provide accountability of their actions, you are wasting your time. You see, those your crimes can never be covered. You are fighting for nothing because we remain here. Mazi Kanu cannot turn the people of the East against himself. He cannot thwart the structure he kept because he will fight himself by doing so. People are quiet because there is a structure maintained. If not, individuals will come and meet you for the death of their own. If it is a family issue, people will sue the family members to Mazi Kanu in court. If it is a family issue, those that lost their own, the siblings would have been sued to court. Nobody can take them to court. They cannot be held accountable. They can never, but they have the right to go message in the office of their brother if he send them that they doesn't command the IPOB, they doesn't lead the IPOB. You can only report. You don't have power. That is the structure we knew, and we will continue to maintain it until Biafra is restored. From me, Mazi Madap Chinwachukwu, fearless IPOB evangelist, and from Biafra Television Europe, it is good night. I am going to go foul. Right.
From east to west, from north to south, can't you see the sun is rising? I see.
Oh na 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 na. Watch it out. Watch me far away. See me far away, Shabada. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself. Oh, then think say na defense. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see. Yeah, unless you have the sense. You go learn to pretend. Do not run away. Kind of over than you. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I am. Ohaneze Ndibo, how na day? I don't come to speak my mind with no delay. Let them know say una eyes clear about una way. Watch out, many things they happen in that country you dey. So some people trouble upon people every day. Even when you dey, you go talk say you know dey. I need to understand why this world are bad. I need to understand why this truth apart. The promise that we got and nationalize. The promise we will live and no complaints. Watch me far away. Watch me far away. See me far away. See me far away. Tell me what you saw. I will show you what I have. Because I have myself. Oh, then think say na defense. Oh, make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see. Yeah, unless you have the sense. Oh, you go learn to pretend. Oh, do not run away. Kind of that is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I talk. That is why I say, that is why I say, that is why I nyam. Samada, cha cha cha, kick shalom, boomba. Say, I come back again to tell people, say, now here we dey, we don't come to stay. I say no retreat, no surrender. We're living big, but no arrange. Look at the soldiers killing innocent Biafrans every day. Look at Islamists killing innocent Christians every day. It depends me, yo. It depends me, yo. It depends me, yo. Chukwuoki kobiama, baturanyo senye maka, baturanyo senye maka. I know ginaka, che. That is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I nyam. That is why I say, that is why I talk, that is why I nyam. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mohamadike one, Umu Biafra nine, Ayisigi Gabaniru, Donya Kaya Docha, Weli Feneme, Onye Naya Nejuno Yine, Chuku Kwamba Waja, you are whiter than snow, Oku Gibesioku, we stand where you stand, we say no secret trial. Onyinye Chukwu Ezosika Osiki Ohamadike, no secret trial. Prophet Yahweh's young Osiki Ohamadike, Osiki Jisike Mazus Ejike Kole Osiki. One day Buje Bije, Sikwa, no welly feneme, no welly fenafia, no welly fenaco. Esi one name, Victor, Chimesie, Okorochuku, Igbo Network Television, London, Osiki Jisike. Na hapu ginazu Umu Biafra nile Gedine nuwa Asiki gabaniru No secret trial, no secret trial, no secret trial, no secret trial. Hey! Watch me far away, see me far away. Tell me what you saw, I will show you what I have. Because I have myself, oh, then think say na defense, oh. Make you watch my back. Now wait till you they see, yeah. Unless you have the sense, oh, you go learn to pretend, oh. Do not run away. Find us over Daniel. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I talk. That is why I say. That is why I say. That is why I nyam. That is why I say.